right, welcome everybody, welcome! Another Tuesday evening here on Hero Club's Twitch channel. Welcome everybody. This is a weekly game where we play to our heart's content. Period. Botch the beginning. Botch that. Botch that, George. Let's sit in it. Let's just sit in it. Let's sit in it. Welcome, everybody. My name is George Primavera. I will be your dungeon master tonight. We are some of the folks from Hero Club. We'll get to meet everybody in just a second. What our main thing is, if you've never been here before, you've never heard of us, if you check out our About section, you'll find our podcast. That's our big main thing. We take our games that we record live around the table, edit them down with sound effects and music, and make basically a super immersive anthology series using D&D. If you've listened to Here There Be Monsters, one of our anthology series, then you'll know what universe we're playing, our Emporia setting. So here's just a couple of things you need to know about the setting in case you're coming in cold. Everybody and all the people in the world are anthropomorphic animal characters a la Redwall, Tailspin, etc. Technology-wise, we're looking like mid-18th century, height of piracy, that sort of thing, very tropical continent. Magic. Unusual for a D&D setting, has been made completely illegal and is punishable by death or worse. And in this monarchy, only one religion is permitted to be worshipped throughout the land. That is the Church of Soul, who worship the sun as an object of power of sorts. Let's go. That's all the big stuff. Let's go ahead and meet some of our PCs. Dylan McCollum, why don't you start us off today?
Hey everyone, I'm Dylan McCollum. I play fan favorite Nesbitt Bisbee. I'm an anteater, swarmkeeper, ranger, and warlock for flavor, and it falls on me every time to apologize because animals are people, bugs are animals, and I'm so very sorry because I didn't know that was gonna happen as badly as it was when I decided to make my entire character based on ants.
There it is.
So if you don't like bugs, literally, we just got a pet slug because George is an asshole. So you know what?
I forgot about it.
Oh, God.
You forget Charlie.
Oh, we'll go back to Charlie. Natasha Mercado.
Hi, I'm Natasha. I'm Zaza, the hyena barbarian who wears leather and is a captain and is a level 8.
Absolutely. Jackie Emerson.
I'm playing
Absolute.
Joey Robbins.
It's okay.
the
Just keep going.
10-year-old coyote, arcane trickster, rogue, destruction cleric, who now has a pet snail named Charlie, which everyone is very excited about.
It specifically doesn't have a shell,
Everybody's
Jackie.
Thrilled. Gabe Greenspan.
Hi, I'm Gabe Greenspan. I play Zygo Coiltail. He is a chameleon Gudru, Great Old One Warlock / Circle of Stars Druid, and he's all shipworthy.
And Hannah Faker Baki.
Hello, I'm Hannah Fakacia, and I play Cano, a 7-foot-tall Canadian goose, level 8 paladin. And my superpower of choice would be telepathy.
There we go.
Telepathy.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
ooh. Would that be your superpower of choice, or would it be Cano's?
It would be mine, and I misspoke. I meant teleportation. There was a lot going on in my brain.
Got it.
Did I say telepathy? I meant something
meant
totally
teleport.
different.
Let's clear this up. You mean teleportation, right?
Yes, I do. Although I
Okay,
was
understood.
debating being able to comprehend, write, and speak all languages, which would be pretty dope.
That is pretty dope.
That's pretty dope.
But
Well, I'm glad
yeah.
we got to the bottom of that. All right. Let's talk a little bit about what happened last time. And while we do that, I'm just going to adjust some things over here. Okay, so first of all, welcome back, everybody. Great to see everybody up in the chat. Hello, hello. Saw some people listening to the podcast. Love you. Thank you. That's so nice.
Oh, yeah.
Go Canada.
Go Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Last time on the King of Tides, we found and unearthed a galleon stuck in the wall of a cliffside by exploding it with just a little too much dynamite. Made sure that the ship could back out all on its own after it was being tugged by another galleon, the Fortune, owned by the Pendletons. So basically, the big sum up is our party has been tasked with going to assist a scientist who needs a greater load transported than originally anticipated. They are on their way up the coastline of the great continent of Emporia, and they are being essentially escorted by previous rivals / employers / nemesis, the Pendletons, a very rich mafia-esque company from the Pendleton Harbor Company. Rory Pendleton is, if not the captain, is in charge of the outfit. And this ship has been contractually sent with you guys on, you're absolutely allies for this. There's been a little bit of question as to whether you can trust Rory Pendleton, but at least Tig Blackjaw, his right-hand man, seems to have proved himself somewhat trustworthy, at least for now. And we come back on our party, heading up the coast after having taken off sailing upward through the evening very slowly because the water has been especially choppy. Let's hear where we're at as we just figure out these. So everybody has been sleeping. Let us figure out who we're going to stumble upon first. I'm gonna roll a little die. You guys can tell me exactly where you guys have been. Hannah.
Oh.
Cano is the first one to wake up as the sun peeks out over the horizon line.
Cano is not wearing her armor, as she is the ship's lookout, and she's planning on using her ability to fly as part of that. So I'm guessing if no one else is awake, is the sun rising?
The sun is rising, yes.
Then Cano would like to take a little flight.
Okay. Cano disappears off of the mast for a moment. You see a few of the crew of both vessels just starting to get a couple of things set as the speed increases for the daytime. What do you do, Cano? You fly straight up?
Yes, Cano is going to fly high with the purpose of trying to find out more about the brother, which is the avian religion, as kind of like a research mission.
Got it. Go ahead and make a religion check for me, please.
Okay. What dice? 10.
10. Cano flies her way up past to almost where the clouds are forming. You can't quite get up there without being hard of breath, but you get to where you can start to see like the actual depth of the clouds. Really, really high up in the sky. The ships are small specks below you. Almost 300 feet in the air until you're like hovering around there. That's when the wind starts to really pick up. It starts to get really cold. You close your eyes and concentrate for a moment, reaching out with the divine sense that you know that you, the same place you go to when you speak to the mother, and you don't feel anything. It feels empty up here, especially vast. It's been a while since you've been this high, Cano, as you stretch your wings, and it strikes you how deeply desolate this plane is up here. But no further phenomenon. It gets warm very quickly. Closer to the sun, you start to feel a little bit of that sunburn almost peeking through your feathers. But that is all I have for you for that religion check.
Okay. That might be like how I start my mornings then, is with like,
Cano
a little...
takes off into the sky as we pan down and find Nesbitt. Where's Nesbitt? Over to the colony. Important to describe our three ships, probably. The Astrid is galleon-sized, as is the Fortune, which is the Pendleton ship. The Astrid is the ship that was pulled out. And then we have about a half-size ship, closer to a schooner, called the Colony, where we find Nesbitt. Sorry about that.
Nesbitt and Cano, right?
Cano flew off from the colony as well.
Yes, Cano. Oh, also from the Colony. That's right.
I think Nesbitt just wakes up from his, like, the little, I guess, captain's quarters. It's just like a small little room, right?
It is. Can you make an Arcana check for me?
Oh, sure. Whatever you say, George. Arcana 15.
15. What is one thing Nesbitt would really love to... What's like Nesbitt's perfect morning?
Oh, wow. I mean, Nesbitt's perfect morning. Probably, you know, a nice roach caught in a trap. Like, basically, like, all of his traps have gone off without a hitch around him. Basically, the perimeter unharmed. You know, like, he's, like, his perfect morning also goes back to him in the woods. So it would just be a, you know, perfect hunt, already underway. And just a nice, warm sun under, like, a bushel of leaves.
Yeah. You wake up feeling as if the sun is waking you up, even from within this dark cabin. And when you open your eyes, you just see the same stark ceiling above your head. Looking down, several of your traps have gone off, and little snack roaches are readily available for you to just reach down off the floor and pick up. You actually take a moment and you realize you don't remember setting those. Dylan, make 5 boxes somewhere on the side of your character sheet, or 5 areas, and just give me a 1/5, please.
What? So, okay.
In your notes section.
Yeah, 1/5. Okay.
One out of 5.
1 out of 5. Gotcha.
Okay. Next up, Joey.
Cool.
Joey, where you at?
Joey rolls over in bed. She's sleeping on like a flower, like a thing of flour. Because she fell asleep next to Charlie, her pet sea slug.
Charlie is heaving next to both of you, still gorging itself like on a potato halfway, but real slow.
Good morning, Charlie. Sven, say good morning, Charlie.
Sven walks over and pets him. Charlie's eye stalks curiously move up to Sven and seem to tickle him. Sven kind of laughs and touches both eye stalks but moves them away, as if a dog is kissing him too much. And Charlie very quickly goes
Oh,
to his
you're
bed.
such a good boy. You're such a good boy.
This thing?
Joey then finds some rope that may or may not be important, and takes it and ties it around Charlie's neck and goes, and now we're gonna go for a walk, and then starts to slowly walk Charlie along the deck.
Jesus Christ.
The deck is very busy. Everybody kind of moves out of the way, a little irritated at the small child walking the equivalent of a dog across the deck. Charlie is desperately slow. His movement speed is 5 feet, so it is a slow crawl. Joey is kind of impatiently walking around Charlie as he walks, but Charlie is clearly, like, enthusiastically trying to keep up.
That's a good boy.
Ugh.
Come here. Come here.
Ugh.
Joey pulls out a biscuit and hands it to him. Good job. Okay.
I'm just picturing Pupa from Solar Opposites, but like,
but big
but
and with
huge
no cute
and
face.
gross. Oh man.
Next, we find Zygo.
Zygo had spent the night up in the crow's nest of the Astrid, sleeping out under the stars for the first time in a long time. Very happy to wake up to the sun in a way that feels familiar, but that he hasn't experienced in a long time.
Let's actually take a moment, Gabe, and sleeping under the sun. Let's cut back to the night previous, where there's nobody talking on the deck. As you look up into the sky, can you please make a perception check, please?
For sure. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. So, Zygo is alone, staring up into the sky. And Zygo, you get lost looking at the vast array of stars that are even more vibrant and prevalent now that you're far away from. Even the lantern light of the city makes it hard to see sometimes. You settle on a particular spot of space that feels like it's full of dread to you and familiar. Can you please make an Arcana check for me?
Anything you say, George. Another dirty 20.
Great. Zygo, you are no longer on the ship as far as your senses are concerned. You are deep, deep, deep in the vast black void. And as you are staring at the sky, before you shoot forward and are no longer on the deck, you see the outline of a constellation that isn't on too many star maps that you've seen before, but soon it's as if they twinkle individually, and you make out the constellation of a butterfly. Can you make a religion check for me, please?
Can. 4.
Okay.
It's a butterfly.
Yeah, sure looks like a butterfly.
It sure does. So you notice something pass you. An enormous black rock whirling around just gently drifts past you. Can you make a perception check, please?
29.
Though it feels like it is crawling past you, you start to notice little hints around you, and you deduce that this thing is moving thousands of miles per hour, shooting forward, and so are you, journeying along with it. And then you notice behind you a little ways off, a couple of miles further away, a much larger rock journeying behind it, hurtling after it as well. And this fades, and you find yourself all of a sudden mid-morning, as if you're just waking up.
It's so bad. All right. Zygo, who had been debating with himself whether to align himself with more powerful magic, after this experience, will reach into his bag and take out the Frosty Denizen's wand that he had taken from the museum the day before, and will he'll try and like fashion. No one will know what this means. Like a little yod out of it to like use with his. Yod is a thing that you use to read the Torah, but it's like a little like hand like pointer thing.
I got you.
I want to like make a little like loop of it to like attach it to my star chart and have them sort of be like a single entity that I could use.
Gotcha. Yeah, it becomes like a little it becomes sort of a part of the book. You bind it together, tie it tight.
Could not believe I just heard that.
Amazing. Yeah,
and he will attune to that item.
Great. Have I given you the stats on that item before?
You have, yeah, I got it all.
Great, perfect. You mind to read them out for us, just so we all remember?
It is a +2 magic focus to saves and attacks with magic, and it also can be used to cast Ray of Frost at will and Cone of Cold once per day.
Nice.
And it's super cool looking.
Nutty item.
It's cool. No pun intended.
It's cool, no pun intended.
You guys got the empowered version of that by solving the mystery of that Gillish box, which is why you would have just gotten like a
Real trial
+1
and
wand that
error.
can cast Ray of Frost, and instead you got the like Master Sword activated version of it. Hell yeah. Great. Zaza. After Zygo is fiddling with his book, woken from his reverie, what is she doing?
She's waking up in the Astrid's captain quarters. What does that look like?
So the Astrid's captain quarters are dirty as hell. They have not been refurbished in any way. Lots of little hermit crabs, which are the equivalent of like spiders in cobwebs. There are just like clusters of shells in all corners of the room, and as you move forward, they scuttle away.
Okay, before Zaza like opens her eyes, her paw just kind of goes out like she's smacking an alarm clock, but instead she picks up a handful of hermit crabs and then it just kind of like pops one into her mouth, like whole thing.
Make a Constitution save.
Here we go, baby.
Jesus
Zaza
Christ.
gains flight.
That would be my ideal superpower is flying, so I hope you're right.
We'll all tell ours at some point during the stream.
Oh, Jesus.
22.
That's my goal.
22. Zaza's breath is pretty terrible. But you awaken feeling refreshed, Zaza, and you may add 1d4 to any roll you like one time. 1d4 inspiration.
Wait, so
it
start
made
eating
my-
more street meat.
Right?
Yeah.
It
for
made my
eating
breath
dirty
bad,
meat.
but I can do that.
Yes.
Okay.
You get
So you
1d4
smell, but, like, you
for
got
an
a cool
attack,
thing.
saving throw, or skill check.
Thank you kindly. Oh, and then she wakes up. Then she gets up.
Stoic goes, do I have all these written down? I'll never tell. Okay, we all find ourselves out. We all find ourselves out on the dock. Bright, beautiful morning. The three ships sailing abreast with each other, all moving along the coastline. But you guys are quite far out in the ocean, and all of you can feel free to either gather up and have a quick talk. Dylan, if you want to leave the colony, or vice versa, if you guys want to leave the Astrid, members of the Fortune's crew who have moved to help you operate both will fill in your slots while you're absent, so no need to worry about if the ship is going to even continue moving forward if you drop down. What would we like to do for the rest of the morning, if anything?
If Zygo can assemble everyone, he'd love to just like, based on what he saw the night previous, and
Group huddle?
also, yeah, just a quick group huddle.
Okay, gotcha.
Which boat are you on?
Astrid.
Okay, great. So I'm there.
Also, George, can I say that I'm wearing my armor?
Yes,
Okay.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think a lot of us
Unless
have
you
moved
say you're
into...
not wearing your armor, I'll assume you're wearing it.
Okay.
Unless
Yeah, I think we're
fancy.
moving out of fancy relatively,
I
right?
think so.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah, probably.
We
not.
can
Like
put
fancy
our
wear.
fancy clothes in the waterproof compartment.
That's
The
very
colony.
smart.
I like my hat.
Oh, I wanted to put Sven's paints and stuff in there.
Yeah.
And like make
Oh.
sure he like got more paints, but I think with everything that was going on.
Sure. Can I
that-
ask, I'm curious, why the paints instead of putting the paints in like a regular storage? I'm curious. What are you worried
Well,
about?
in case like a bunch of water, like I want them to be secure because last time they were like in the cart and then they all broke open and spilled everywhere.
Yeah. Okay,
So
cool.
I'd like them to be like more secure and then waterproof, so in case water gets in
So we
there, it
have-
doesn't ruin the paints.
Got it. If you guys put all your fancy clothes in there as well as the paints, that is totally fine. Both will remain waterproof. If there is exceptional damage, all of your fancy clothes will get covered in paint. So it's a low risk but bad.
We can always
result.
wash it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Yes.
Speak to that.
Continuing. Sure, maybe.
We can wash it, but will we
You
lose
can
like
wash
a
the
point
paint out of
or
the clothes,
something?
maybe. Yeah, they might lose a point, or they might be
Right.
completely unusable. Yeah, it depends
Interesting.
what happens.
I just wanted to have a safe I don't think we even need the fancy clothes like in a waterproof thing specifically, because it's better though. Like what happened, if water gets on them.
Do we want to keep them in like the
Just a
paints
regular-
in one hull and the clothes in the other kind of a thing?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
I would like that, yeah.
Okay.
Especially since my dress was so expensive.
Yeah, no, it's
It
fine.
was
I mean, it's important to have the paints just because we might need them in a pinch, but also like
Yeah.
they are easier to replenish.
So what if we did clothes in the waterproof on the colony and paints in the hull of the Astrid, because that's where Sven is anyways?
Cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
We'll do that. Where are we meeting for this like little powwow?
We can
on the
Either-
Astrid,
either
on the
one.
colony.
How are we going to get?
Is it easy to transit between ships?
Yeah, you guys are easily able to just like descend the gangplank down.
Oh, cool.
then we can go to the colony. That's fine.
Great. You guys all head down the colony. Tig Blackjaw, who is there on the deck helping Nesbitt, sort of looks to Nesbitt to see if he wants you to leave. Or if you want him to leave,
Yeah.
rather. Excuse me.
Nesbitt just looks around at the group.
You lot want some privacy?
What do you think? Sure, thank you, Tig.
He whistles, a rope gets thrown off the fortune to him, he grabs it, and he just sort of like Superman's off the side of the boat, crawls up very quickly, very strong, and
Cool.
lands on the deck of the fortune and begins barking orders immediately. Alright, you tell him.
You see, he didn't have to say that.
That was very kind of him. Thoughtful. I had a sort of a vision last night. I was not on the ship. I was out in space among the stars, and I saw this constellation, a butterfly. Yes. And there was something hurtling towards us through it. Two things, in fact. A smaller stone, not small by any means, but smaller, and then a very large meteor. It seems to be on some sort of a collision course, and I do not know if there was anything we can do, but it certainly seems that it would give some urgency to our quest.
I have a question. Do you think that these are the same thing as those weird alien eggs that Nesbitt shoved down what's-his-name's throat?
Yes. This is what was, warned by the one who, gave us our abilities, I think. Not warned in a sense of danger coming, but warned in a sense of territory. Although danger, sure. I saw something similar, Zygo.
You did.
It is what it showed me.
This is the second time I have seen this sort of a thing, which makes me believe it is not a premonition, but rather not a vision, but rather a premonition. Something that is coming pretty quickly.
How sure can we be that it's actually going to hit Earth? Because if space is as vast as I think it is, it's kind of like finding a needle in a haystack, isn't it? Unless they're
these are
making an
sentient
effort.
beings.
It depends on whether or not there is sentience to these things. If they
Which we
are
can
guided
probably-
here, then we can assume that this is why they are coming.
We can probably assume they are then, if they're the same as before.
Zygo, do you think that these premonitions are coming from your... And Joey motions towards the tattoo on his face.
They began when my eyes were given back to me. I would not be surprised if they are connected, yes.
There is a problem there. When, we seemingly, or I, did away with the one that we met with. We ended its territory here. I felt as though it was telling me that only one can thrive. It's a territorial being. And if two are coming to one place, then that means that only one can actually thrive here, which means we have time. But also, I know that in the wild that when two creatures are vying for territory, there are problems.
You think that this would be the grounds for a turf war, as it is?
Quite possibly. And if there are others like Tash who know of this and know of these beings and worship them, they might do anything to obtain its power. And not only that, one of these killed many people with its sickness.
It is a miracle we even survived that.
Yeah, you guys, oh god, of course I've got the delay on right when I go in to say something. You remember for a moment that journey through the mountain into where the comet had impacted, and that stifling radiation that was coming from the center of it that you, after vanquishing the creature, found yourself immune to, or that the effect had dissipated. It was only through the ridiculous amount of poisonous buffs that you managed to survive your encounter in there.
Yeah.
What's poisonous buffs?
Resistances and
Resist poison, right. Wards, I guess, would be the more correct term.
Well, if they decide to have their little turf war before they both land here, that might be advantageous to us as well. But if there's nothing we can do about it now...
And also, we didn't have Zaza then, and we have Zaza now.
This is
And
true.
I feel like, from what we've seen of Zaza, if they knew that they were coming down to a place with Zaza here, they would just go away.
Not to mention that now we are... and he will switch to telepathically communicating with Nesbitt. More aware of our small friend.
Yes. Anyway, they're in space. That's a long way away.
We have time, but I do believe that the journey that we are on is important to continue. The faster that we can possibly get to space or to the moon, to try to intercept or to stop such a thing, the better off we will be.
Gabe, make an insight check.
Not bad. That's a 19.
Your hair stands up on your neck when you say that.
Hate that. Cool.
Wait, what was that in response to? Sorry.
To my saying the journey that we're on is good, and the faster we get to the moon or space to intercept, good. That's good.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we can have Sven draw a big black hole to send the things into.
Oh, that reminds me. I did that. He can do that.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Oh. And then, like, Nesbitt, in all of your minds, just, like, looks around, but just in all of your minds, just says, so, I thought it might be true. The sail that we're flying is not it, but the sail that I can fly is special. I had Sven draw the moon, and he was able to make it not a portal or a doorway, but he looked at me with fear, and I knew he can make a doorway to space by painting.
Wow.
It was very
Who's
scary.
happy that Joey opened that box?
20 sessions waiting to say that.
The ultimate I told you so.
Oh, man.
I will say, after that, Zygo tunes out and starts beginning to cast a ritual spell while I have all of you guys here. So if everyone wants to keep talking, Zygo's just going to shut up and start ritual casting some stuff.
Great. What are you going to cast, Psycho?
Not to step on Joey's toes, but I realize that this is a 24-hour spell. So Zygo's going to cast water breathing
Amazing.
on the
Yeah,
party.
that's great.
On the
Wow.
party. Oh,
It's
shit.
up to
Thank you.
10 creatures.
Yeah, and it's not concentration. It
It's
just
not
exists.
concentration, and it lasts
that's
24
so
hours.
good.
Wow.
It's
What a fun
wild
time.
spell.
That's so good.
That's what you just got this last level?
No, that one is a third level spell. I've had that one for a while, but we haven't been in water.
Yeah.
What a fun
Right.
But you
thing.
didn't cast it in the cave.
No, I did water walk in the cave, so
And
we
you-
could just run on top.
And you can't do both at the same time?
You can, but that only lasts an hour, and this lasts a day.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
And also, if we're running on the water, it's great, but we'll probably we'll be running behind a boat, which is probably going 1,000 times
Right, which
faster
is
than
I'm
us.
like, I don't think we can outrun a boat, but who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe Zaza
Amazing.
can.
Yeah, so Nesbitt just kind of... Because Sven is with us, right? And Sven... Right? Is Sven with us?
Yes,
Yeah.
Sven is with you guys. Yes.
Sven... Nesbitt also includes Sven in that conversation. Like, Sven isn't... Nesbitt, after his conversation with Sven, isn't trying to, like, hide it from him. It scared both of us, and Nesbitt looks at Sven. We don't want to do that, though. We don't know how long that doorway would be open and how much would go through. But also, from what you just said, Zygo, and actually, Sven, this is a good question to ask you. When you open doorways, can things from the other side come through?
Oh, Jesus, I didn't even think of that.
Really smart. Oh.
Dylan, you genius.
And that is why we should probably never, and also be careful about what doors we decide to open. We never know what might be on the other side. Yes, Sven?
Sven reaches into one of your pockets. Who's got a pocket watch on him?
Probably
Zygo grabs
I actually
the
have one.
pocket watch out of Zygo's pocket and then points at it as he dangles it above his head and then just points to the 12 and then goes all the way around and then hits it and then puts it back on Zygo's.
So your doors only last for about an hour, you're saying?
One day.
12 hours.
A minute?
1 minute.
1 minute. Right. Right. Stopwatches don't tell days, Zago.
We were
Good.
in that moment. We all looked very dumb in front of this child. Like,
Nice big int players in this in this party here.
but a lot can happen in a minute.
That is true.
So, hypothetically, we'd make it all, go through it, and ideally bring enough paint to paint another door for us to get back, right?
We could.
At this moment, I did not know if we should risk trying to go through any doors for fear of what
No.
might be on the other side.
No, I meant in the future when
Sure.
when we are going to use it.
And hypothetically, like, would I be able to, like, punch these aliens? Or, like, why would they be scared that I'm here?
Yes, hypothetically, you would be able to punch these aliens. I did not know if that.
Well,
I don't know if I would recommend it.
We punched some of the aliens. I think that's
we
why.
did. Nesbitt and Kano punched quite a few aliens.
That's what I was saying.
They made like a really gross, like.
It was
Noise.
it was horrible.
I hear it sometimes at night when I sleep.
Oh no, that's just Charlie.
Ooh.
Who?
Charlie
Oh, you have not been on
flips
our
onto
ship.
his belly.
What?
Oh, you're such a good boy. Oh, you're such a good boy.
This is a new development.
Piano kind of like weighs the pros and cons in her head really quick before greeting Charlie. Oh, well, hello, who's a cute little slug? And giving his belly a little scratch.
Make an animal handling check.
You got it, man. Do I have animal handling? 12?
12. Charlie, flinches and very gingerly allows you to pet him, but then moves away from you.
He's a rescue slug.
All right,
make a
that's fine.
nature check. Anybody who's proficient.
Anyone?
Yeah.
What if I have a +0 and it's not bubbled in?
Yeah, then
Nat 20.
definitely not you. Nat 20.
Okay. You see
That's
this
the
whole
first.
slug's
This is
life.
the first nat 20 I've rolled in like 3 sessions.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's about this stupid slug's background.
This is a banana slug variant that is known for when it is scared or when it is distressed, it casts stinking cloud focused on itself.
Fuck off.
So you
This
found
is
out that
the
it
worst thing.
Wait, what does that mean? It means it just turns into a stinking cloud?
No,
It's a
when it
skunk,
is-
Jackie.
it's a skunk.
It's a
Oh,
skunk.
good,
skunk.
good.
Oh boy.
If it is provoked.
Yay, Charlie!
Jesus.
That's our fun.
Zygo purposely does not include Charlie in the water breathing spell.
Oh, man.
Oh.
You bastard!
Give him your sword.
Oh, man.
Let him figure it out.
Oh.
Nesbitt just looks at Charlie. So there are more insects than there were in the woods. I will have to learn about them all.
Oh, God.
Interesting.
I would love to know what he would have to say.
You'll have to be the very best that no one ever was at knowing what kind of bugs.
Yeah, sure. I'll
Hey, cool.
I'll
I
cast
nailed
I'll cast speak with animals.
Yes!
God.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You brought this on yourself, George, entirely.
I'll just
I
kneel
was
down.
so
I'll just kneel
thrilled.
down after casting speak with animals and just say, "What is your true name?"
Oh my god.
Holy shit. This guy's talking to me.
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Oh, no.
I
Oh.
have not had a name before. But I guess it is Charlie.
How did you find your way onto this boat?
In search of food. I found it. And there is more.
What food did you find?
Little scuttly things.
Mm.
They run into my mouth for shelter, and then it's there that I chew them.
I have not encountered creatures such as yourself. What skills do you have? Are you hunters?
Oh, boy.
We are waders. And scavengers.
Oh.
And creatures of great reactive fear.
Yeah. Here.
All right. This one here, and I point to Joey, has taken a liking to you.
Yes, she is my friend.
Aw.
Okay. We get into great danger. A lot.
I will gladly give my life for the big fox. And also the big coyote.
All right.
If it comes to it, I will sacrifice myself for them, so that they may live, and I may return to the dirt.
What is your natural lifespan?
Lifespan?
Understood. You are a very my name is Nesbitt, and you can count me amongst your friends. But please, focus on keeping those two alive.
Nesbitt. A customary greeting for my new friend Nesbitt.
What should I do?
You may proceed, as is natural for your kind, to rub the belly.
Nesbitt, give him a little scratch.
Nesbitt just kind of scritches twice and goes, all right, this will be the last time we speak.
Wait, but I have so much to say.
I end the spell. And then I turn to Zygo and just say, whisper in his ear, just it said that it would give its life gladly, so you're fine.
Perfect.
Oh, man. Everybody make a perception check for me.
Oh my god. How can we top that?
I don't know.
I don't think we do.
That's it.
Got
That's
21.
the session.
18.
24.
Dirty
18,
20.
24,
11.
dirty 20. Kano, you're overcome by this little snail for a moment, looking at it, shivering as Nesbitt pets his belly. And therefore, you're the only one who doesn't immediately realize, though everybody quickly gets your attention, that a very light blue, misty fog has started to roll in from ahead of you, actually heading towards you. Only the people who succeeded, roll a nature check for me.
What was the DC?
The
didn't
nature
say.
check DC, yeah, well, yeah.
The perception
Let
check
me
DC.
know. Oh, the perception check DC was a 15.
Oh, okay, good. Great.
Yeah.
Well, my nature check sucked.
This is my second nat 20 nature check
Yay!
in a row.
This is
Wow.
Woo!
What is
This is
happening?
Great.
Yeah, so Zygo, you recognize ahead of you a very interesting natural phenomenon. Something that you have heard about but never seen, and it's rare that people see it unless they are like a fisherman, somebody who works the water constantly. What you are seeing ahead of you is partially a natural mist, but from within this mist, especially apparent from how it moves, wisping up a little bit too far and then dropping down. It kind of moves like it's like this amorphous blob that has a little bit of a mind of its own. It reminds you, to give a human equivalent, it's like when a school of fish moves through the water or a flock of birds moves through the sky all in one. It feels like it's conscious.
It feels
and
like
you
a
realize,
swarm almost.
Yeah, this is a plankton cloud
In the sky?
in the air above. There are certain species, Zygo, if you know, there are plankton that live in the water. There are plankton that crawl up onto the shore and make their dens deep inside the sands that where sandworms can burrow through and pick up on them as little bits of you know what I'm trying to say, little bits of nourishment. But there are also plankton who are so small and buoyant that they If they can leap out of the air appropriately, they can ride thick enough air currents around like they're water. So within this thickly condensed mist, thousands and thousands of microscopic creatures gently waft around.
Is that
kind
real
of like
science?
a silent cloud of flies. It is a made-up ass magical thing that could never be.
Do I know in this world
No.
what plankton do to skin and or wood? Should they come in contact with it?
Yes, nothing.
Okay.
They are not interested in eating wood. They eat small dust particles in the air, like flakes of dead skin they pick up on. The
Can we
mist is also a
eat
place
them?
where they... no, you do not.
Okay.
This is
Yeah.
Plankton are not something that you guys typically
I'm
eat.
asking
They're too
for a
small
friend.
to eat en masse. Maybe you guys have had like some mashed plankton dish, but they would be like a delicacy served only in an oceanside town.
Cool.
So yeah, Zaza all about that plankton that plankton gruel.
Can I also ask, is it gonna attract scary things to us?
Roll a nature check.
Oh. Okay.
Good question.
Because usually big things eat plankton.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
15.
It's a decent assumption. You're not 100% sure of any predators that feed on plankton in this manner, but that's how nature works. Maybe they return to the ocean and that's where they're eaten, or maybe there's something that's able to catch them up here as well.
I'm gonna put my armor on. For fun.
We should return to the Astrid Nesbitt. You do see that swarm coming towards us, yes?
Yes.
I think it might be good for everyone just to return to their positions.
Yes.
Does anybody want to
The
teach
ghost
me
suit
how
up.
to work the guns?
Has nobody taught you how to work the guns?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh,
Yay! Joey runs across the gangplank.
Sven silently yays and follows up the gangplank, and Charlie behind.
boy. So slow.
Okay.
Steer the boat.
Had to go all the way up. Everybody rejoins their normal positions on the boats as a little call goes up, even from the fortune. Oi, cloud ahead! Everybody, tell me where you are positioning yourself and on which boat.
Well, I'm the captain of the Astrid, so I'm on the Astrid.
Good, good.
Look
Yeah.
at
Oh, she's
position
good.
on the Astrid.
Yeah, same for me on the colony, I guess.
Joey is at the cannons, ready to fire. Will she fire for fun? Who knows?
Will she know how to do it? Equally impossible to say.
Equally unsure. Who knows?
Look out,
Great.
colony. In my suit.
1 second, folks. All right. So, we are going to take a very brief break a little bit early. We've got something that we're going to alter on our screen that we're going to be coming back in on. But we're very excited. Don't anybody go anywhere. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, and we will see what lies ahead of us in this inhabited mist. Bye, everybody. Don't leave.
Hi.
See you soon.
I set upon the ship at dawn. I wouldn't dare be late. Abilities were checked to see if I
Welcome back, everybody. Let us begin. All right, everybody, take a look at the map and where we're at. I know it's a little small, but your ships are relatively close together, so we can see you guys laid out on the Astrid and the colony. Thumbs up, everybody can see themselves. Hell yeah, cool, 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 cool. Great, so the mist roils forward towards this very small fleet that you guys are traveling about a mile out from the coast of the continent of Emporia. You guys hear a call go up from Tig Blackjaw. Oi, you want me to come over there and assist?
Yes, come back, please.
Tig Blackjaw does indeed. Lays down, hits the ground. And then I need everybody to make a perception check with disadvantage as the mist slowly begins to overtake you all.
That big? My goodness.
15.
15.
Oh shit. I got an 8, but I think I want to add my +4 thing. Let's see.
I got a nat 20, but then the other one is 15.
Okay, so 15, Gabe,
I just wanted
15,
to know what happened.
15 as well.
got it. Jackie,
I got 12.
12.
15.
Dirty
15.
20.
Dirty 20.
Nice, thank you.
Dirty 20 on disadvantage. Nesbitt.
18 into 14.
Let's
The
go.
smoke overtakes all of you. All of a sudden, you can only see like 30 feet in front of your face. It's really rough. The other 30 feet beyond that, it's like barely shapes out in here. I need everybody to make an intelligence save.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what?
And none of us are
Nesbitt-
near Hannah?
Nesbitt, you make yours at advantage.
You guys, I just
Intelligent.
botched.
Wait, can I do something to help you?
Wait, Jackie, what happened?
I botched.
I did too.
I got 15.
Oh! Gabe, we're both bugged.
Yeah. So 6, George.
Okay, botch. Hannah,
Jesus.
I have not rolled yet. You said intelligence?
intelligence.
And you know what? I have a really high intelligence modifier too, so.
19.
19.
And Nesbitt, you're probably close enough to me to get the +3 bonus.
Am I?
Well,
Let's
yeah,
see where you're
we're
at on
on
this boat.
our tiniest.
Are you
What's
in
the range? 10 feet?
top thing?
Mm-hmm.
You are not within range. He is 15 feet away
God
from you.
damn.
Oh
Um,
yeah, but
what-
it doesn't
what did you
matter.
roll, Nesbitt?
I rolled a 19.
19.
I'm
Success for a couple of people.
Success for the colony.
Wait, not success for me?
I don't. Maybe.
You rolled a 15, right, Zaza?
Yeah.
Yes, you are okay as well. Never mind. So the two botches. Gabe
God.
and Jackie, I'm about to send you each a message.
No.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
No.
Honestly,
Good start to this
Yeah,
encounter.
we're killing it, Gabe.
The two people with healing abilities. Or stop from
Just-
dying abilities.
Gone. Oh man. Here we go.
Oh,
okay.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
I'm gonna read aloud whatever George privately messages me.
Gabe, can you roll a d20 for me, please, and just tell me the number you roll?
Oh, we love to hear that.
14.
14, okay. Jackie, can you roll a d20? Tell me what you roll.
9.
Okay.
God.
I feel like rolling low was better, Jack. I think I got screwed.
I feel like it's totally random. That's what I think.
I don't think so.
Maybe odd numbers are better than even numbers.
That's what it is.
Or the opposite.
Okay, Gabe, I sent you your message.
Oh no.
Ooh, man.
How's your theory?
Interesting.
Oh. Okay.
If anyone's wondering, this is a captain hat.
Just in case anyone was wondering.
Yeah.
Okay. The mist roils forward and engulfs you all, and immediately you all start to be beset by just this incessant low whispering that surrounds you all. The mist begins to take various shapes as all of these bugs weave in and out of the fog, stirring it in very specific directions. And as they do on the mast around Zygo, as you're staring out of the mist, these bugs kind of freeze around you, pulsing. Several whip around your head, and then in front of you, they form a major image out of the mist. Zygo, what do you see in front of you?
It is days before Zygo is going to leave for university, to continue his studies. It is the last time he saw his grandfather healthy.
You see this mist form of your grandfather leaning down kind of a little too slowly and ethereally and grabbing a hand that you know is supposed to be yours. And then a pat on the head as this mist kind of poof, poof, poof with the motion of these figures. And then the mists pull back away from you. Joey, on the deck in front of you, what does Joey see?
Joey sees a 2-year-old version of herself sitting in a back garden, the back garden to her house. And her mom is picking flowers and naming them and handing them to Joey to make a little bouquet. It's a very different picture from the mother that she ended up becoming.
And then dropping the flowers that disappear as the hand releases. The mist disappears back around you all, and Gabe and Joey, Joey and Zygo, make an Arcana check, please.
13?
23.
Thank God.
Zygo, you feel the charge of magic all around you throughout this mist. It feels like these plankton that are dipping around on the mist are absolutely saturated with it. And you feel the same energy surrounding you as when you grip your telescope.
Oh shit. Like a divination kind of magic?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh man.
Unlike when you would detect an object's magical presence, this is more like you're feeling a current of energy. So there's no one object.
Okay.
Nesbitt,
Can
really
I
quick.
Can I do anything yet?
You sure can in a second. Nesbitt, something catches your eye ahead of you, very, very tall, but very difficult to see. Could be an outcropping of rock, could be something else. Make another perception check. Just you. This is for your success earlier.
I think by this point I would remember what my perception is every time, but I just gotta tell you, gang, I don't.
So many numbers on that sheet.
Yeah.
Can't know all of them.
That is gonna be a 21.
21. At
Easy.
first, what you see ahead of you looks like a massive ship, but then you start seeing mist on the other side of it, and you wonder at first if you've just seen a shape in cloud, so to speak. But then this object that is here is clearly an obstruction to the mist's movement. Something is moving around an object that you actually can't really see ahead of you. think about what you'd like to do, Nesbitt. Zygo, go ahead and resolve what you were telling me before.
No, I got nothing. I was gonna try and for telescope the mist if the mist is a creature, just to try and get advantage on saves against it, but I don't think it necessarily works like that. Like, this is mechanics of the for telescope. I'm not entirely sure how it would work out in this scenario.
Could be landscape.
Yeah, no, I'm Zygo's too shaken. If we're playing in-game honesty, he by that image, he's not looking to do anything else right now.
Okay, Nesbitt.
Nesbitt is going to think up to Kano. There's something out there. Like, there's something in the mist. Tell the others. And then is going to think that to Kano, and then scream out, "Switch sails!"
Okay, yeah.
And direct cast, because I guess like just talking was one thing, and then I'll cast Unseen Servant and have it, and like the rest of the crew start pulling on the black rope to switch
Got it.
sails.
Yeah. So the rope does indeed unfurl. There is the whirring of a magical energy as it takes it up, and the moon, as the sail flexes, the moon glows just a bit.
Jana's gonna walk over to the edge of the boat because she's in her armor and can't fly, and she's gonna yell, "There's a big rock just ahead or something! It's very large, and it might be a problem! Honk!"
Fair.
And she'll look to Nesbitt and be like, "Is that good?"
Everybody can now make a perception check who hasn't already.
Would I know
Nesbitt,
if they
you
would
can
hear
remake
that?
your perception check as well.
So
Would I
15.
know if they would hear that, or if I have to like?
It's loud
undock?
enough, and there's not a lot of stuff happening here. People,
It's
relate
quiet
back
and
to
spooky.
everybody.
I got 18.
18. You see it. Something is ahead, Zaza.
14.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell. Oh shit! What's the proper term? Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! To avoid that, I'm gonna tell the crew to steer clear of that.
Great. They do indeed steer clear. Where would you like to turn them? Do a little ping on the map for me, which is just you click where you'd like and hold the stick where you want your ship to kind of be traveling towards. This is where you're seeing the object, where I'm pinging now. It's northeast of the big ship.
Can you ping
Wait,
again,
can you-
George?
Yeah.
So if you guys seeing my ping right now?
No, I think you might be on a different layer.
Oh, I am. Smart. Here.
Onion boy.
Now you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is where you're seeing the object ahead of you.
Okay.
Okay, to the I'll ping you. Ping you. Wait, one moment. This way. Can you see me doing something?
I do
Press,
not. You
press
wanna
and
just
hold,
go
Natasha.
Press and hold, yeah. Yeah, there it is. I see you now. Great. Okay, yeah, your ship will travel. You guys are going to be kind of at a slow pace right now, so you're just going to travel 8 squares, kind of like drifting into this mist.
While, if it's possible, George, while that's happening, Kano shouting would be enough for Zygo to pull the foretelescope and try and do a landscape.
Okay, go ahead.
So it's a save, right? With save. Was it 13 with save? Come on. Yeah, there we go. Natural 14 plus
Natural
stuff.
14, yes, you are good. And then go ahead and roll the
D10.
D10, yeah.
Oh, shit. Rolled right off the table. 5.
5. Okay, you peek through the foretelescope, and sure enough, As soon as you look through it, you see immediately ripping before your eyes some massive, bulbous, translucent mass of gelatin ripping across the ocean surf, making its way at a beeline for your ship. And then, off to your right, almost as if you're hearing it, but not being able to see it because that's not where the telescope is pointed, you see a massive disturbance in the water wake all the way over to your left as if it's an aftershock. And sure enough, as soon as you take the poor telescope away, you hear a little something on the horizon. You hear a voice scream out from the Fortune. Oh God! What is that? Broadside!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You hear no impact after that. However, after the second shot, lots of fires going off. You feel a shaking in the water as the ship is suddenly grabbed by something, and there is just a crack in half as the Fortune is immediately pulled downward. It does not sink below the waves.
Okay.
It does not dip more than like 4 feet down into the water, but something is strong enough to be pulling this galleon, already buoyant atop the surf, downward.
Jesus.
Everybody who rolled a perception check above 15, roll your hands real fast. Great.
Just
That is
15
14
enough.
is lower than 15.
That is enough to see what I am about to reveal to you.
Oh boy.
Do I have to close my eyes?
It's a man of war. Calling it now.
Well, yeah, we heard about this.
I think it's a giant sea pug.
Oof.
Oh,
no.
lots of them. Good.
Oh, no.
Tentacles.
3 gigantic
Oof.
Cool.
buoyant things
beans.
appear in front of you. Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative. So how this is going to work, actually, the captains of each vessel are the only ones who are going to be rolling initiative on this. And for each ship, they will decide what the initiative orders based on their orders. Okay? So the only people I need rolling initiative right now are Nesbitt and Zaza.
I got 22.
Ooh, sexy.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear lord. Do we get like our advantage if we have advantage on initiative
Yeah,
and stuff like that?
as normal.
That's a 19 and a nat 20 for a 24.
Ooh.
Damn.
Come
Love to
on.
see it.
Also, based on the for telescope landscape thing, ambushing forces will have disadvantage on their first round attacks.
Amazing. Perfect. So, let me just really quick do a initiative order. Add turn. This is the Astrid. What did you roll, Natasha?
I rolled 22. That's what I
22.
said.
Great. Down here, we've got a 24. I'm going to roll for the Fortune. That is only going to be a 12. And now for
Was the
these...
Fortune dead already? No?
No, it is not. It has taken a lot of damage, though. I'm going to give each of these guys their own individual initiative. Because
Oof.
why not? That's fun.
Why not? That's fun, he says.
Sicko.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Luckily, your guys' initiative is absolutely bonkery donkers. So.
Yeah.
So now if I rage, do I rage for the whole ship?
No,
That's
you
a
do not.
great question.
What you can do is you can call out for. I will give you your actions in a second when we get to your turn. I just wanted to like keep it simple and not overwhelm everybody with too much.
I love the idea that the ship has resistance to bludgeoning damage because you're raging.
So funny.
Okay, here is the order.
Freaking party ship.
Already
So-
ship? Rage.
Here is
kegs.
some of the basic info for ship combat that you guys are going to need throughout all of this. First of all, your galleon's total HP, and I will be keeping track up on the map here, is 468 HP.
So
Okay.
close to 460.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Is that
God
both of
damn
them, or
You should make it 469 just cause.
Come on.
Yes, I will say, and if you guys want to make a quick, let's have this be a survival check to determine how much health the fortune has lost on this one attack.
Ooh.
Is that anyone or just the captains?
Anyone.
18?
17.
19.
The fortune right now stands at 393 hit points and appears restrained.
Cool.
And
Cool.
for Nesbitt,
Mhm.
your ship's HP is 132.
Oh, that's so much less.
That's bad. But it's magic.
However, the galleon's normal speed is 8 squares, whereas the galley's speed is 12.
That's good.
Okay.
Wait, so our speed is 12? Or
Yeah,
Yes.
yours.
12 squares.
12?
All right. Beginning the turn order.
Oh,
Natasha, it is going to be up to you to determine who goes in what order. Here is what you can do.
didn't Dylan roll a high?
I rolled a nat 20 with a 24.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me. Yeah, it is the galley. It is the galley. I'm sorry. Yeah. Whoops.
Got you, Dylan.
It's my bad, y'all. Where did it go? My whole page just disappeared with all my info. Sorry, guys. Bring it up real fast again. There it is. Great. I don't know why I closed that. Okay. So, captains of the ship. Here is what you can do. When you are close enough to board a ship or anything of the like, you can form a boarding party. That is not going to be relevant for this, so don't worry about that. You can brace for impact. You can spend your action to command everybody to hunker down. Every creature on your ship has resistance to all ship weapons until the end of your next turn. Again, bracing for impact here is probably not going to do a whole lot of good. However, something to keep in mind for the future. You can double time. You can use your action to push the ship double its movement speed. Or, 1.5 times its movement speed. So instead of 8 squares, you could move the galleon 12 squares. Instead of 12 squares, you could move the schooner the 18 squares. Also, so basically you can either do 1.5 times movement, or you can fire at will, which is declaring a barrage, making one attack with a ship weapon. Or you can take your turn as normal, as Zaza would, 100%.
Wait, why would Zaza do that?
Because you're the captain.
I would take it normal, like.
You can either push your ship on fastward, call for somebody below in the gunner deck to fire a cannon, or you can take your turn as normal. So you and Nesbitt have those 3 options available to you.
Okay.
Okay, so first up is Nesbitt. Do you want to take your turn first, or do you want to give it up to Kano?
Well, it's the entire ship, though, right? So,
Yes.
I guess I'll take my turn first. I will, It's like I don't want to move. Are we just like, so, George, just so I know, what's happening with my sail? Now that my sail is
Got it.
unfurled,
Yeah,
like, just so we know.
With the sail, if you want to, I'm going to add this action to your repertoire. If you want to, you can pull on the sail, manipulating it to travel up to 15 feet vertically.
Shit.
Okay.
Flying ship.
So cool.
So I can go up to 15,
Yes.
and, like, that's my movement for the turn? Or is that
and
an action?
you can do your regular movement as well. but you can't use 1.5 times movement. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean?
Understood. I'm gonna pull on the sail to do that.
Great. There is a bubbling underneath as you do, as the water underneath the colony is pulled up from this simulated gravity effect, causing you to rise slightly up in the surf. 15 feet in the air. You are basically atop this ever-pushing geyser.
That's my action, right? To do that? Yeah.
That is
and
your
then,
action, yes.
And then I guess the ship will... And we have to move because we're moving, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like being fast is a curse because we're like...
You don't have to move your full speed.
Okay. We're just gonna go up and I think just kind of move a little bit to kind of like position ourselves. Honestly, we're gonna move a little bit toward, like, almost turn and go a little bit middle.
Okay, got it.
And that'll be my turn, I think.
Turn, and how far up do you want to go?
Just like, I think 2 squares for now.
Okay, got it. Just slowly moving up.
Yeah, I don't want to, now that I see it, I don't want to like go barreling into them.
Great, perfect. Kano, you on the next ship. As the lookout, you can either snipe somebody that you see that is exposed on deck, not going to be relevant for this time, but that'd be like taking a turn as normal, or you can find range, which is where you can use your action to quickly take the range of a target and call out the information to the guns. That would be good for the swivel guns that are on either side of your vessel, or you can simply take your turn as normal. There are guns on your side of the ship, so if you want to use your turn to fire one of those guns, that's perfectly acceptable as well. Or you can take your turn as normal.
George, I have a question because I'm going to be lookout
Yes.
as well. If I don't call range, can the guns not fire?
They can fire. Calling range allows them to have advantage.
Got you.
Sorry, yes.
Oh, okay, that's what I was gonna ask.
Yes. Calling range gives a ship's attack advantage.
Okay, but if we fire hypothetically at the one that's attacking and wrapping its arms around the ship, would we also hit the ship?
Very potentially. Depends what you shoot. If you unleash a barrage of cannons at it, yes. If you shoot a single cannon, most definitely no.
Okay. How much damage does a single cannon do?
A single cannon does quite a bit of damage, actually. Let me bring it up for you. On your galley, it will do... Yeah, whole mess of damage. 4d10 bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
Oh, wow. Then.
That's really good.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead
And the range is 150 to 450 feet.
Great. So we've got that for sharks. So do I call to the cannon or can I just shoot?
You could just use your turn to move over to the cannon and take a shot. That would be your action.
Okay.
So that would be your dexterity, and are you proficient in firearms?
I'm sorry, what modifier?
So you may just want to call for a shot to give advantage to someone who can't.
Yeah, okay. So
Your
Kano
dex
is
isn't great, Kano?
I don't know if I've ever mentioned
good
this.
Dex?
but I don't have it in like any fun little
Okay.
no. So Kano will yell to the gunner who is
We just have like nameless people on our ship. We all have like nameless people on our ship that we can just call to.
right.
Yes.
Remilda! Fire
Nice.
it that way at that one. And
Which
Kano
one?
will point at the blobby boo that's surrounding the ship.
Got it. All right.
It's about 110 feet to the right.
You see Ramilda, this lady. Okay, perfect. I got the health totals of these.
It's
guys.
Ramilda Dizzy.
It's fully
She made it up.
Ramilda Dizzy disguised. And let me just get their AC. Okay. Only one of your guns is facing the right way for this, so it's only going to be one attack from your vessel. It is going to be a big fat miss. This thing flies completely to the left, unable to strike this thing's big fluttery bag.
You rolled with
Even with
advantage and it was a
advantage?
miss?
I nat 20'd on the advantage roll.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh my
So I'm gonna roll 8d10
Jesus.
My gosh, it does
as
the opposite.
Romilda, the best gunner in Emporia.
Yeah.
13,
Lines up what
Wow,
looks like it would be a
wow.
bad shot and stumbles
18, 27.
into a perfect hit.
You're attacking the one that's
27,
attacking the fortune?
34,
Yeah.
Yes.
36. Woof. 36,
That's pretty good.
45, 54 damage.
Shit.
You
Romilda,
see,
I love you.
one of your cannons fires and explodes. It does take a little bit of the wood of the front of the fortune off, but there is no damage to the ship that would really matter or be
Great.
significant in any way. But boom, it is a resounding impact on this thing as the entire body of it shivers. It doesn't make any kind of noise or anything. You all kind of notice that on these big crimped sail-like tops, they sort of mimic ships in a way. They kind of look like crude imitations, as almost
Gross.
the creature is trying to look like that.
Oof.
And as they are discovered and set upon, these balloons float on the surf, become big and round, and you start to see the mist kind of stick to the exterior, granting them a little bit of natural camouflage, and also
Oh.
clearly dissolving a bit
George.
as well as kind of like an aerial food source for this massive creature.
Let's having a
Next
snack.
up is going to be the Astrid Zaza. You may decide in what order your compatriots take their turn and what they do.
In what order they take
Or
it?
not what they do, but you may you may decide what order they take your turn. So you can take your turn as normal, you can move extra fast, or you can call for somebody to take a stray shot.
Does it take up anything if I eat a plankton right now?
Bonus action.
It's a bonus action?
You just
Great.
want to try to like inhale
I'm
some
just
plankton?
popping one in for good luck, that's all.
Okay,
Deep
great.
inhale.
Yeah.
Deep inhale, you suck in some of these aerial plankton. Make an intelligence save.
Intelligence. Oh, what if it drives me crazy right now? I got an 18.
Oh.
18.
Oh.
That is a success, and you start to see, just like from sucking these creatures in, you feel like this tingling in your tongue as this magical energy disseminates through you.
Insane.
You see just Natasha. On any attacks you make, specifically you, not anybody else, not any of your gunners, you have your own personal fairy fire up against these creatures.
Oh my god.
Damn.
What does that mean?
Advantage.
Advantage,
Advantage on
advantage.
all physical attacks against these creatures,
On
or
all-
ranged attacks that you personally do.
Huh. Okay. Shit. So, does that mean as the captain I can still go down to the gunner place?
Yeah, you can run down to the gunner and fire off
With-
a cannon. Absolutely.
With Joey.
Yeah. Well, you won't run down to the bottom deck where all the guns are, but there are top deck guns that you would run to, like a swivel gun.
This is great. Okay. So then, I want to run to one of those.
Great. You grab
Yeah.
one, get behind it, fire. It's going to be your dexterity plus your you're not proficient in firearms, so it's just going to be your dexterity modifier plus d20.
Dexterity.
So you can roll a dex check. So like
wait,
up on that top bar where it says like +4 for dexterity, I think, just
Yeah.
roll the +4.
the +3.
And you have advantage, so roll twice.
Oh, fuck. Okay, good. Oh, no!
Did you double botch?
I got a 2 and then I got a 1, but I want to use a luck point.
Okay. Yep. Luck
then-
point.
So then what do I do? I just
Roll
roll
another
again.
roll it
d20.
again.
Roll it again.
My goodness. Oh, no! I botched again!
Oh my god.
So
So it's the
wow.
two.
I-
You pick the two.
So it's the two?
You just
Okay.
missed.
Because you get to pick which one. When you use lucky, you can pick
Insane.
any of the rolls you use.
That's
So it
dumb.
is just going to be a miss, unfortunately. On Zaza's turn, there is
That
a big
sucks.
bang as the cannon fires, but no impact whatsoever. Zaza, you may now direct one of your crewmates to take their turn.
Okay, so I'll direct, I guess, Zygo and then Joey.
Great, Zygo,
Joey
your
and
turn.
Sven?
Do the ones ahead of us look like they're coming at? Like, is that an imminent danger?
They are approaching, but it is kind of hard to tell what their exact targets are. There's no face or like forward motion on this thing. Really quick, Zaza, before your turn's over, do you want to move the ship at all? You have up to 8 squares of movement.
Yes, I do.
Also, remember that your guns are facing from the sides, so you'll need, if you want to
Yeah,
like throw a
broadside
whole
would
bunch
be-
of stuff up at this thing, you need to maneuver yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Side.
Can I talk to my crew before I do things?
Absolutely, yeah. Call out
Okay.
to them, ask for help.
So do we think we should go between, or are they just gonna double attack us on each side?
I think if they do, we have a lot more of a buffer than the other ship.
If we go in between
If
them?
we go between them, they'll destroy us. I'm saying if we go between the smaller ship and the things coming at us,
Okay. So then
And
we have to go
broadside.
back.
like broadside. No, forward and broadside.
And then sideways, perpendicular.
Put
Turning
us like
left or
here.
turning right? What are you? Okay, turning
I'm
right.
saying like putting us
Like
here,
this.
basically, in like protecting the colony,
Colony,
and
yes.
also giving us a broadside.
Okay, so yeah, let's protect the colony then,
Right.
and move around there.
And then Joey's gonna go, let me shoot them!
Great.
Right there.
Yeah. That looks pretty good.
Oh no, you guys all fell off.
We can all breathe underwater.
Thank
All
God.
right, 55 feet away. Okay, Zygo, now it is your turn.
Great.
Oh wait, can I say one thing?
Yes.
Zaza just screams out as she's like holding onto a cannon. Eat the plankton! Yeah.
Zygo's had exclusively bad luck eating things, so he's going to not do that. Not to disobey his captain's first orders, but oh, does that seem like a bad choice for Zygo? Joey, are you about to light up the one that we're broadside to?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
So broadside, so you all know, has half the range that the cannons would fire with. So in this case, it'd be 75 feet, which I think you are within range of right now.
Yeah, we
Actually,
totally
let me
are.
just double check that you're within range of these bigger. These bigger guns are actually a little different. Sorry, it takes me forever to get to them.
It looks like it because it's 45.
So the range is actually 50 feet on the carronades.
We're still fine.
We're
still
still good.
fine.
Oh God.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah, baby.
Then Zygo will pull out his star map and using his new wand to flip it to the right page. Old Reliable. His hand alights with radiant energy as he casts out a guiding bolt at this guy right here to hopefully set him up for Joey's attack and give her advantage if this hits.
Roll an attack.
That is... Ooh, that's good. That is a 27 to hit.
There is a enormous radiant flash. Roll your damage.
That is going to be 18 radiant damage.
Beautiful.
And the next attack against it has advantage, which I'm anticipating is Joey on the guns.
Great. Joey, on the guns.
First thing she does is go, all right, Captain, and open her mouth and take a giant scob of plankton.
Make an intelligence save.
Oh, this was so much better. 22.
Thank God.
Oh
22.
my god.
You again feel that little fairy fire effect of just like you're being able to see them better. It's going to last until the end of your next turn to do this. It's not a permanent effect, just so you all know. So you kind of didn't need to do that because
You already had
have
advantage on it, yeah?
But you took the risk and that was fun. And you obeyed your order. A first for Joey. Joey, what would you like to do?
Joey likes Zaza. I'm gonna broadside the shit. Joey's gonna go, fire the weapons! And then immediately stick a cannon into the thing and then try to light it on fire.
Okay, everybody fires their cannons. Here, I'm gonna roll the broadside attack.
Thanks.
Actually, why don't you roll it? And it's a +4, Joey.
Okay.
Does Joey get sneak attack?
No. No sneak attack.
It's with
That's too
advantage.
bad.
It's with advantage.
It is
It
a
is with
ranged
advantage,
weapon
yes,
that she
it is
has
with advantage.
advantage.
Oh,
with.
it's with advantage. Okay. 12.
Okay.
That's not great.
Yikes.
That was with advantage. I didn't roll well.
All of the cannons fire. Big broadside attack.
It's a fail.
No impact.
No.
No hits.
Oh, that's so sad.
Brutal.
Joey turns to Sven and says,
Sven, do you remember last time when I was like, there are people around, don't use your magic, but sometimes you can use it? Now is the time to use it.
Sven peeks his head out of the hole. Immediately, there's just like a static crash of lightning all around him. His
Jesus.
fur stands on end, and he is going to cast Call Lightning.
Oh my god.
Yes, Sven.
Sven!
Yes, Sven.
What is that? Just like a lightning
There's a
bolt on them?
thunder in the sky.
Does it electrocute the whole ocean and get all of them?
Yeah.
Let me just bring
It
up
better.
the old spell. Okay, this creature is going to make a save. It is I believe, a dexterity save, which is, oh, it's a big fail.
Yay.
3d10 lightning damage.
Yeah, baby.
11,
Oh.
12. Okay.
Joey like reaches out like to give Sven a high five, and then Cece's crackling with lightning, and then like doesn't, but is like.
All of this energy after the thunder cracks in the sky gathers up around Sven. There is a blast of lightning where he points to, and you see the entire body of this thing shake with electrical energy as its vulnerability to lightning damage kicks in.
Oh my
It will take
Hey-yo.
24 instead of 12 damage.
Hey, yo.
Oh, vulnerability.
Yeah.
Ah.
The other thing.
That's I've never heard of that, and I like it.
It's like a
That is
Pokemon.
Sven.
It is
Yeah, I
like
have
It's
any
linked to
Pokemon.
lightning. It's a water type, but it's linked to lightning. Come on,
That's
game.
so good.
Next up, the creatures make their advance.
Yep.
No.
Let me check on everybody's movement speed and all that good stuff. Oh. So, they have a movement speed of 60 feet. So it's quite quick that they get adjacent to y'all.
And remember, disadvantage on first round attacks because of Telescope.
Okay. First one, right
Too
here,
bad
this
my
guy.
broadside was so low.
The front of the vessel takes an absolute battering from this creature as these big, thick, blue, slimy tentacles wham, wham all over the front of the deck. Several crew members are diving out of the way as these things drop down on them. I'm
Even
going to
with the
make 3
disadvantage?
attacks.
Oh, Jesus.
Does it have disadvantage?
It does because of for Telescope. First round of combat.
Ah, amazing, amazing.
Nice job, Gabe.
First attack is
Thanks, chat, for making that item exist.
a 21. Oh, it's disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
That's a botch.
Let's go.
What a
That's-
time
So it is
to be
just one
alive.
miss. It is just one miss. Second attack
Is another botch.
is a 27 to hit.
With disadvantage?
Yes.
Fuck.
These things have ridiculous bonuses. They are
Yeah.
massive.
I figured.
Okay, the ship will take 5, 13, 23 damage.
Love that, love
Can I
that.
spirit shield the ship?
You can.
Oh, then I want to do that.
Roll 2d6.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I got 5.
Okay. You guys see Zaza kind of reach out, and as a reaction, one of these massive tentacles impact on the ship is sort of held back by these big shields of light that appear where the tentacle smashes, but you do still see quite a bit of damage below. And then the third attack from this creature is going to be, even with disadvantage, a 25 to hit.
Fuck.
These things basically need to botch to not hit you guys.
Yep, that makes sense.
Who's keeping track of the HP, by the way?
I am.
Okay. Cool.
That's going
Just
to
making
be
sure.
another 25 damage. The galleon is brought down to 425 points of health with another 3 attacks on the way when the other one approaches. However, this galleon, the Fortune, is going to take an absolute beating as it is restrained, and therefore this creature has advantage on all of attacks. That's going to be
Oh my
1,
God.
2...
But it's still disadvantage, so it evens out.
Oh, it does even out.
It does even out because it's all first round attacks from impending forces for the first round.
Got it. Sick. Okay, great. So in that case, all of those still hit, but no net 20s.
That's good. I'll take it.
Yeah,
So
we
that's
like
gonna
to
be
see that.
16. Woof. Okay, it's a lot of damage. 24, 35, 40, 45, and then the last two, 55, 63 damage to the Fortune,
Shit.
bringing it down to 330 points. Okay. Next up, the Fortune will retaliate as best they can.
Go, Fortune, go.
That is going to be 2 hits.
Yay! Yay, Fortune.
2 swivel guns in the front immediately take 2 big shots. That is going to be 13, 15, 21, 21, 31, 32, 42 damage to this thing. Bringing it, actually, I'm not supposed to tell you that one. Oops.
Bring it down to something.
Okay,
Hilarious.
next up is this last one, which will take 2 attacks against the galleon. This one, however, attempts to wrap the ship up, so it's going to make a check to try to do so.
Yikes.
It is not strong enough.
Hey, yo.
It tries to grip the bottom of the boat. You hear like some creaking below as these things try to constrict, but it's too slippery. The ship continues forward, and it will therefore only take 2 regular attacks. At disadvantage,
Yeah,
one's a botch.
let's go.
Yay.
That is a 91.
Oh boy!
So
Oh,
in its
damn.
failure to grab the ship, it becomes stuck to the ship, and as it's careening forward, wham, swings around to the back end and is stunned until the
Love
end
that.
of its
That's
next
so
turn.
good.
Love that.
What a day.
And it's going to take a bunch of damage. We're gonna call that 8d10 for the ship basically running it over in this 6, 17, 19, 26, low rolls, 30 damage. Okay. Next up, top of the order, we go back to the colony. Nesbitt.
George, can I get a rundown of what the first mate actions are so that if I want to instruct Tig to do something?
Yes, absolutely.
That's
the
cool.
first mate actions. Great call. Oh, I'll take Tig's turn retroactively as well.
I just want to, since I, like, what do they do?
Of course, it's just like all the way down here. There it is. First mate. So the first mate, basically every turn they can give you a 10 HP back. They can once per, I believe, day. Let me just read this really quick. Sorry, gang. Oh, so first mate action, you can either take 2 gun attacks instead of 1. you can increase the ship's movement speed to, instead of 12 squares, it could be 24 squares.
Is that once per day or like?
No, once per action. This is what he
Okay.
can do. Or he can heal the ship 20 HP.
Okay.
Or 10 HP. 10 HP, sorry.
And we don't have a broadside on our boat, right? Because we
You do not have a broadside in your boat.
Okay,
No
so
boat deck.
I'm going to say to Tig, just shout down, "We're gonna start moving fast."
Aye!
Cano, get it off of them. And then I'm going
flying!
Get off of them!
no, and then Nesbitt is just going to I think double time and ask for Tig to go fast as well.
Okay, so this is going to end up being 28 squares.
Okay.
Damn.
And it's just gonna peel off like around and through here. So like around and like through. And then Kano, you can either like, if you want, as we're moving, like have them take a shot or do the thing that we talked about. Either one you want to do, I don't know. That's up to you, but I'll go do that. So I want to get like pretty much as far away as possible.
There you are.
Is that really as far away as I can get? Because I know that they move fast and that's still within their fucking range. So I wanted to be able to move like...
Really quick, what's 28 times 5? Somebody calculate that for me?
28 times 5 is...
140.
140.
140. Let me
Good
just
job, everybody.
Oh, yeah, so
189.
you're way further. Great. Glad we checked that.
And how fast are these things? They're 60 feet?
60.
All right.
Huh.
The galley moves forward through. Hannah, anything you want to do?
Yeah. Hold on, I want to see something really quick. I need to check something.
Yeah, my thing is that whatever action Hannah wants to do, it will be while we're moving through.
No problem.
Because I want to check a range. That might.
Moving through there, you would be 25 feet away from this one,
Okay.
or 50 feet away from this one.
Dylan, I can do it on the one that's in front of the, that's 25 feet.
Yeah, I mean, they have two
That's
of them
the
on
one.
them. That's the one that I was kind of...
You
I
think?
think I think that's... why not? It's fun.
Okay.
It's a fun thing to do.
It is a fun thing to do. Damn it, I'm very excited we get to do it. So Kano is all of a sudden, she's going to seem to magically get larger in size. And
Oh my
as they're
God.
passing, this is just for fun for me, but as they're passing the Manivore attacking the Astrid, she opens her beak and the loudest comes out of
Oh
it as
my
she
God.
casts Compelled Duel.
Oh, fuck.
What's the save?
It's charisma,
I don't know,
right?
doesn't it
It's
work? Because that was cool.
It's charisma. It's a charisma save.
And what's
No,
the
it's
condition?
it's a wisdom save.
It's a wisdom
Wisdom
save, and it's a bonus action, so I could also do something else as well.
It's true.
Okay.
But that is a racial trait for the Canadian goose. It's called
So
honk.
it's a wisdom save, and the
That
save
is
is
so
a
funny.
30, so I'm pretty sure it saves.
Oh, a
Jesus.
30?
Well, my
What?
DC's a 45.
Yeah, well then it comes
These
right
things
back
are
around.
wise? What the hell?
What
Eh,
is it?
They might just have giant.
It's a high
saves.
nat roll as well. If you're, it's a very high nat roll.
Well,
That
that's
doesn't-
silly. Can we talk to them about the meanings of life? Yes, no.
Well, I guess not. Well, you still have an
Oh.
action, Kano.
Okay, well, I still have an action. That doesn't work, and Kano gets upset. So she yells, Juan Pablo, hit that one with a cannon!
on, Pablo.
It is not advantage, correct? Keeping track of all this.
Well,
It
if
is, 'cause
she
I-
uses
Yeah,
that as
she
an action,
uses her
Yes,
action.
you used your thing to call them. Yes, so that is a hit, thanks to the advantage.
Let's go.
That is going to be
Ahoy.
14, 15, 16, 17 damage to the creature in front here. Still looks untouched except for one big hole that appears in this thing as the cannon bolt fires forward.
I have a dumb
one big
question.
one.
Does
What's
that
your
take
dumb
up
question?
does my honk take up a spelled slot if it's a Rachel trait?
No.
no.
Then it wasn't
it
a
does
dumb
not.
question. Moving on.
Yeah, great. Okay, that is that entire ship's worth. Moving on to the Astrid. Zaza.
Okay. I want to. Oh,
You can
How-
also have your crew take their turn before you if you want.
well, I wanted to ask if Zygo can telepathically communicate with, like, the ships. Are they too far away?
I have 30 feet. I can get anyone on our ship. That's it.
Oh shoot. Okay, because I want to scream to our ship, use more electrical force. That's what I want to say.
Most
You
of
say
the
it in slow motion.
non-magicians on the ship look around like, what?
Oh shoot.
But
Okay,
Sven hears you and smiles. below
great.
deck.
Yeah. Oh, and then I'll add, good job, Sven. And can I shoot them right now?
You
Or I
can.
can
You want
only
to take a shot at the cannon?
The
swivel cannons on deck can be moved and directed to fire any direction you want.
Are we grappled right now?
You are not.
No, we escaped it.
Okay, so then I want to move away.
Okay,
from-
you will have to like pull to the left here because you're not going to be able to move this thing through an enemy's space.
I can't just like run over it.
If you try to run over it, it's water. It will simply like hold back and you won't be able to move forward. But you can turn the ship.
I have a
And
question. Can we
travel a different-
broadside again, or are we too close now?
It's going to take one whole turn for all the crew to reload all the cannons. So you can't
God, I
broadside
can't
2
believe
turns
I
in a row.
blew it that badly.
No, you're good. You're good.
You're
With
10.
advantage.
Okay. I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm raging now. And then
Are you gonna jump off?
No, I'm not gonna jump off. I'm not gonna be crazy. I'm gonna just shoot at the thing myself with one of the cannons. And then
Okay,
I
go
and
ahead.
okay. So what do I have to roll?
Just that dexterity. It's a +3 because you do not have proficiency.
Okay. Okay, so I got a 22.
That is a hit. Roll 4d10.
4. Oh wait, and then what is? I don't have that advantage anymore. 4D.
You do not.
I got 12.
12 damage. Got it.
And then I would like to move us away from the jellyfish.
Okay, got it. And your speed is 8 squares. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Can we move a little
8.
to the right too, like a wide turn?
Yeah. We'll have your first mate also give you guys a little extra speed.
Love
Okay.
that.
Thanks.
Actually, just be one more. There we go. Okay. Oh, and all of you guys fell off into the water.
Yay!
But this thing is stuck behind you, grappled onto your back. It is sort of grappled by you. So it will not take a turn because it will be stunned. It will probably try to free itself next turn.
I guess I missed that. How did we grapple that?
It grappled itself on the bottom of your
Oh,
ship by
'cause it
botching
botched.
very heavily.
Got
Right.
stuck.
Can I take it? Do I have any more action?
You do? Well, you used your action to shoot, used your bonus action to rage, so no, you actually do not have any more actions. So now it is, you may choose who goes next on your ship.
Okay. So I'd still like Zygo to go next.
Okay, Zygo, your turn.
Oh, Psycho has no idea what the fuck he's doing. He's been just going through his spell slots for the entire goddamn turn, just trying to think what would help most. Alright. Zygo is going to, telepathically say to Joey, try to enter the one that is attached to us, and will like reach from his high post, reach down and try to like pull his arms up, and as he does, a large tidal wave will start to come up in the water and crash down, hopefully on this guy as he casts tidal wave.
And what is the save?
It is a dex save.
Okay, here it
DC
comes.
18.
23.
Fuck this guy. Okay, he will still, I believe, take half damage for it. On a successful save, yeah, takes half as much.
Which one it is again that you're targeting again?
The broadside guy here. I was trying to knock him prone, but it didn't work. That's okay. He will still take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Got it, he does.
Which is the half of that. And then Zygo Zygo will. Joey, do you have like a crossbow or a darts or anything like that on you? For you personally, something that could hit these guys, or are you trying to hit them somewhere else?
I have a short range bow that I got from Nesbitt that I learned how to use in the carriage. I just haven't really used it yet.
Okay. What's range on that?
I haven't even added it to my weapons list, if I'm being entirely honest. I just remember asking to put one in the thing so that I could learn.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have it. It's +7 and it's 80 feet.
80 feet. Okay, then that covers what I'm doing. Great. Then Zygo will, as a bonus action, light up his starry form. You see his skin go black and translucent as a ring of stars seems to form a crown around his head as he forms the dragon/crown starry form. That is my turn.
Okay. Zaza, who goes next?
Then our dearest Joey.
Can I hit the one that's kind of grappling us with a cannon, like a single
Yes, you can.
cannon?
A swivel cannon, yep.
And it's stunned, right? So you'd have advantage on that attack?
Yes, you would.
Okay, so I don't need to eat plankton.
And technically, as a rogue, do you need to be using dex for the attack? Is that the only...
No, it has to be a
Finesse or ranged weapon.
Oh,
This
or
is
ranged?
a ranged weapon, the cannon, so you will be able to add sneak attack to this as well.
Oh, that's amazing! Sneak attack! Okay. That's
An
just
advantage
Hit.
on the attack.
Hit with
That's
the attack.
great. Just not 20'd.
There
Oh,
we go.
there we go.
Wow.
There we go.
Okay. Oh,
Incredible.
fuck me.
So roll.
Yay.
You're gonna roll 8d10 plus
Wow.
double your sneak attack.
Jesus, this is
amazing.
about to be a big hit.
Oh my god. Can I just shout out numbers and somebody write them down?
Sure.
There's just
Yeah,
so
you
many.
know
of them.
what?
You
Yeah,
could-
go ahead. I'll add them up in my head. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna do the D10 first.
Okay.
4,
Got it.
3.
7.
What?
Just
We're
keep
adding
going,
them in
Jackie,
we're
keep
doing
going,
exactly
keep
what you
going,
just said
Jackie.
to do.
I'm so sorry. 6,
14.
13.
1,
14. 14.
7.
21.
22.
21, George. You're off my
You
one.
added one
15
extra
plus
to it.
7 is 22.
It's
You'd
14.
added
You
one
added
somewhere
one
else in
somewhere
there.
else. You added
I
wrong.
thought you said 1.
8.
8, 29.
Is that all of them?
No, you have 8 d10 to roll.
How many have I rolled?
You rolled 4.
5.
Great.
You gotta keep
Oh,
track of how
wow.
many dice you're rolling if we're keeping
Ew.
track of how many numbers this happens.
31.
4.
Okay, 35.
You have one more d10 to roll, Jack.
Okay, let's pray for me. If I roll a 0, is it a 0 or
It's a
not?
10.
It's a 10. There's no 0 on a die.
Well,
No,
it
no.
doesn't matter. That was a 3.
No other die that has a 0 on it.
Alright, and your sneak attack now. Double your sneak attack.
Oh man. And I'm pretty sure that my sneak attack is super extra now. That's 46. Okay,
So
y'all
it's 8d6.
Holy shit. Okay, I'll count the things, you count
Just
the
keep rolling dice, Jack. We got you.
4, 3,
7.
5,
12.
5.
17.
On the ground. 1,
18.
18.
3,
21.
6.
27.
27.
Final die. It's on the ground. Where did it
The
go?
most Joey rolling of damage I've ever seen.
Oh wait, I found it. Okay, finally. 2.
You're done.
It's 67 points of damage.
Minus
Wow. Oh my god.
Wow.
Joey's like, boom! And then she goes, I like guns!
A great gunner, honestly. What the hell?
Yeah, we assigned these positions very well.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh yeah, mechanically it's correct. Emotionally,
Yeah,
it's
right.
horrific.
This thing takes the whole massive thing. This thing shudders and absolutely just like lets go of the ship. It is now bloodied.
Hey,
Oh
yo.
my god.
Wow.
That's a bummer that it's not more than that.
All right, and to add insult to injury on this thing, we'll say that happens a little bit of the way back. Sven will activate the Call Lightning again.
Nice.
It will succeed the save this time,
It's stunned though.
Not nice.
so it's a disadvantage, right?
I think it just.
Or is
I
it
think
auto fail?
Auto fails deck
It is an auto
saves.
fail.
Is
16.
Call Lightning a deck save?
It is.
Then it auto
23
fails
lightning
then.
damage increased to 46 lightning
Damn.
damage from Sven.
Yeah.
God, the kids
We
are
ready
all
for
right.
his first murder?
All right. Next up
Jellyfish.
is the Revenge of the Jellies.
Yeah, these guys still aren't dead. This one that we've like lit up still
Yeah.
isn't dead.
3 attacks. This one will attempt to restrain the Astrid. Here it comes.
And these are flat. These are not.
This is
disadvantage.
absolutely successful. The
Yeah.
Astrid is halted in place as you immediately arrest.
Can we do a reaction to that?
You cannot. And then it will make 2 attacks at advantage. And this is where Problem Town starts to hit, guys, because nat 20s on these are no joke.
Really?
Here, 2 more attacks.
You're kidding.
Just gonna be a hit, but I rolled a nat 19 on one of them. And the second one is just going to be a regular ass hit. So
Thank
that is going to
God.
be a total of 6d10 bludgeoning damage plus another number.
Plus something else.
16,
Plus more.
22.
Horrifying thing that you said.
46 damage to the Astrid.
That's so many
Cool.
damages.
Cool. That's like Sven levels of damage right there.
Yeah.
The Astrid is brought down to 379 points of integrity. This creature is stunned in the back here. Its turn expends. It is no longer stunned.
Thank God.
Oh, actually, it wouldn't go yet. But that's what will happen on its turn. This guy right here will make more attacks against the Fortune at advantage. 3 attacks.
Yeah, we gotta do something about that shit.
One of them hits, 2 hits, and 3 hits. It's going to be 9d10, 18, 28, 29, 39, 40, 44, 74 points of damage,
Damn.
Oh, so many damages.
bringing the Fortune down to 256 points of integrity. Yeah, the front of the whole ship is starting to crack off of the rest of the ship. It's getting real bad over there. You see people really freaking out. 2 more cannon shots ring out. One is a botch. You see one of the shots go up from over there on the other ship. And deeply unfortunately, blows the front of its own hull off.
Jesus.
Huh?
It's
It's
a big botch.
comedy of errors back there, gang.
What a silly thing to do.
10. It's going to be 12. Another 20 damage to itself.
Dear Lord.
And the second cannon attack was a miss.
Oh my
And now I'm just
God.
gonna roll some other attacks from
Oh,
miscellaneous
so bad.
crew members. You see several of them jump out onto the big buoyant sail of this thing, kind of like boom, ballooning like a water park ride, and then you immediately see them start shrieking and shaking and falling back off into the water as whatever slick, stinging mucus on this thing starts to take effect. Next up is this creature. It's no longer stunned, so we go back around to the colony.
Okay, so we have the guns are like 150 feet. You said of range.
Yes.
Okay, so problem is I literally like can't do anything with my gun action. I can really only do a couple of things now, like double time. But I can instruct Tig to make. He can do 2 gun attacks. You said.
You can do 2 gun attacks instead of 1. You can like increase the amount of times your gunner can fire.
Okay.
Right now, none of your guns are oriented correctly to where you could hit, because they're on either side, and you can't go full backwards.
Well, I'll just turn.
Can we get the one on the left though?
Great.
Yeah, I
you
mean, like, we
easily
can
turn.
I'll at least get the one that's like ravaging the fortune. I'll at least move for that one. I will instruct Tig to do that. But that's not an action. That's just me moving, and that's just talking to Tig. So let me just make
and they
sure.
don't have advantage until I tell them, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait until you do that. So I guess I'll just start making attacks myself. I'm gonna hunter's mark this thing.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna hunter's mark this thing and then roll, I guess, with it's out of my range with disadvantage. Yeah, roll with disadvantage, I think is it? Yeah. So I'll just attack twice as my action. We're gonna stay at range right now, because we can't take hits like that at all. Okay. That is gonna be a 21 to hit.
21 is a hit.
I'll roll the second one. Oh, nice. That's gonna hit. That's a 23 to hit.
23 to hit is indeed also a hit.
Okay, I'm going to... Okay, so it's gonna be 8, 13... 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage, got it.
Okay, and then I will... So that's my action, and then I'm gonna have Kano go next.
Kano, your turn.
Okay. And we're shooting twice, right?
Yeah, so advantage would be nice. Sorry. Advantage would be nice.
I still missed it.
Do you want to use your action to give the gunners advantage?
Yeah, so Kano will yell. Is it 2?
Yeah,
I just need to know how many names
with
I'm
advantage,
using.
yes. Tig and somebody else.
Oh. Well, okay.
Or make up 2.
I have a list.
Then yell 2 random names.
Good.
2 random
2.
names.
Can we shoot? Is it the same one, or can we get the one on the Astrid at all, or no? It's just the one directly below on the fortune?
You could shoot either one of these guys right now.
Do you have a preference, Dylan? Captain?
I mean, this one is just being absolutely ravaged. And if, like, but either one,
Fortune?
I mean, yeah, but, like, our friends are on this boat, so I don't really care. Like, it's up to you.
Okay.
You're yelling at them, so.
Okay. Right. Okay. Lady Gloria, the patient, you fire the one at the fortune.
All right, the one on the fortune
and
fires.
Barnaby Hughes, you also do that.
Cool new nickname for Tig.
The first shot
Nickname for Tig.
Barnaby Hughes.
With advantage.
is a miss, just barely falling short.
Even with
into the
advantage?
water. Even with advantage. The second shot is a big miss.
God damn it.
Oh.
Not even close. A 10 to hit.
Hey, Lady Gloria, not the time to be patient when we're fighting.
I'm doing my best.
Okay.
Well, it's not good enough. And Barnaby, you're on thin freaking ice.
I know. Sorry.
It's the repeated mistakes, I know.
Cool. That's our turn.
Great. Next up, back on the Astrid, Zaza. What order should your team take their actions in? The broadside is refreshed, Joey. Just so you know.
Good to know.
So wait, that jellyfish is not run over by us anymore since we
No,
moved?
it is detached from you. But you are restrained by this one.
Okay, so okay.
Zaza, can I?
I'm gonna take a chance eating the plankton again.
Okay, make an investigation. Excuse me, an intelligence save.
Intelligence save. I botched. But I'm gonna use a luck point.
Okay.
My God.
We play with fire, girl.
I'm crazy. I got another bot.
Oh my God.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
You just stop
Zaza.
rolling on the computer.
Zaza.
I have one
divide
more
dice.
luck point. Should I use my luck point?
Can
I
you
think
use
can
them
only use
both in
luck
one?
You
Oh
can
my
only use
per
God.
one.
turn. Yeah, you can only use it once per turn. Zaza, you inhale a bunch of the plankton. Everybody sees Zaza eyes with this purple energy, and she just stiff as a board, falls to the ground,
so
incapacitated. Every turn, at the end of your turn, you can make a save to become conscious again, but otherwise, that is it. You guys are without a captain for the time being. So, in this case,
Is that including
Zygo,
this turn?
you're going to go first, and then we'll follow up with Joey.
Jesus.
Great.
Do we have like a first mate to take over the captain's controls?
Somebody will take over the helm, but you'll only be able to move like a standard amount if you're able to move. And right now you cannot because you are restrained.
Right, which is what Zygo's gonna try to fix. Poorly, I guess. Zygo, from his position up top, will start whipping his tail in a circle as it moves forward, and he casts Gust of Wind at the one that is currently restraining them.
Okay, got it. What's the save there?
It is a Strength save, DC 18.
Oh man. All right, that does happen. A 30 saves.
Jesus fucking.
What's the one
No.
thing that-
Okay, so the only
charisma?
thing we do is shoot at it. That's the only thing. There's no
I'm
getting
trying,
around it
right? I was
creatively.
trying to
Apparently,
get it
it's
off
just
of us.
fighting it. It's just shooting it. It's just broadsiding it. That's all we can do.
That's fine.
Speaking
Zygo is
of-
going to hold the Gust of Wind on it, so it has to make that save at the beginning of each one of its turns.
Great.
But
Got it. That gust of wind continues.
So that's going to keep going. Zygo will telepathically communicate. Oh, no, we can't move. So I was going to say he's going to communicate to move the ship, but we can't. I mean, fucking. I don't have any good bonus actions. So Zygo's going to just chill there with his tail whipping around in the wind.
Got it. Next up, Joey below deck with the broadside potentially.
broadside!
Okay, roll it again.
Do I get advantage?
You
No.
do not.
Not at all.
What if I ate plankton before?
No, don't eat plankton.
Never mind.
Do you want to have eaten plankton before?
I don't think I should at this point.
Okay. What'd you roll?
Just going to lose everyone.
I actually, you know what? Go hard or go home. I did eat plankton.
Roll an intelligence save.
Crazy.
Remember I said
Go
about
big or
Zygo being on
go
the Chaos ship, just overlooking from above?
Mm-hmm.
We're okay,
Watching
you
everything
guys.
burn slowly.
Yep.
I hope. Does a 13 save?
Does not save.
Oh, we're not okay.
Can I see Joey? Or is she below decks?
You cannot see Joey. Joey is
God
below deck.
damn it.
I'm sorry,
Joey,
guys.
what did you roll originally?
I rolled a 7? No,
On the
6.
attack?
No, 7. No, on the attack or on my
On the attack.
plankton?
On the attack.
Oh, on the attack I rolled
What
a
was your
5.
attack roll? A 5.
Which is
Was
why
it a
I
botch?
thought it was. No, it was just a 5.
Oh, a straight natural 5.
So
okay.
so natural 5 plus 4 is a 9. So I just
9.
figured that was a.
Understood.
I might as well
Yes.
take a risk.
Big miss. Absolutely no hits on this thing. They all go over it as it sort of shrinks underneath the gun deck where the cannons are poking out from. All right, the Astrid sits in the water
Is Joey-
in quite a great deal of trouble.
Is Joey also Sikabunk?
Joey,
No.
from your failure in the intelligence save, Joey, in front of you, you just see with a wisp of wind. Oh, I gotta change the music for this.
This is not going well, team.
No, I just knew that I had to take a chance to give us advantage on that roll because I rolled so low.
Joey,
I get it.
you see the mist version of your mother in front of you. Grab your hand from the little porthole where the gun deck is, and you allow yourself to be carried forward, and suddenly you fall out of the ship and impact in the water.
You wait, what? You go into the water?
Mm-hmm. She goes
Joey,
into the
Am
water.
I unconscious?
Nope.
Or am
Ben
I still
would
conscious?
let that happen?
You are stunned until the end of your next turn.
But I can breathe underwater.
Yes.
You can breathe underwater. Yep.
And I can
so
swim
no
very
worries
fast.
about rolling any con saves or anything.
Okay, good.
All right. It's looking bad over there.
Does Sven still have his turn?
Yes.
Yeah, Sven.
Sven will call lightning. He immediately halts for a moment, actually, after seeing Joey go overboard,
Oh my god.
and will redirect his attacks to the creature in front of you all, so as to kind of get its attention, as you do see the body of this thing kind of shift as Joey hits the water, and tentacles begin to rush towards her from underneath.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Let's roll this save.
I think Sven's in the
Dexterity
water right
save.
now also.
A failure on the dexterity save.
Let's
Another
go.
massive hit for Sven.
Thank God. Come on, Sven.
Big damage.
Let's
Woo!
go, Sven.
See, oh my god, 28, 34, I'm not done. 44 doubled to 88
Let's
damage.
fucking
Wow.
What did he
go.
cast?
It's just call lightning.
Oh, lightning.
Destroy.
All right, with 88 damage, this thing now rears its ugly head. Or rather, its ugly bubble.
Oh,
And it
no.
will make an attack against Joey in the water. Just one, though.
Wait, hold on. The one right in front of us?
Yes.
Can it make a strength save first? If it's starting its turn?
Let's do that.
Oh my God.
Does a dirty 20 save.
Yes, it does, George.
So bad.
Then comes...
That's what you sound like,
It
George.
makes me stronger, Hannah. Joey, this has advantage against you, so that's going to be a 25 to hit you, yes?
Yay.
Okay, you are going to take 3,
How much damage?
8,
Yay.
11, 21 piercing damage,
Oh. Okay.
and immediately this thing just wraps you up in one of its tentacles, holding you below the water, and you feel a stinging effect just repeatedly searing your skin. You are going to take... you become blinded and restrained.
Oh, good. I can't take a dodge because I'm
No.
stunned.
Yes, you are stunned and
Can't
you are
take
blinded
reactions.
and restrained.
Cool.
All right.
You can taste, though.
2 attacks on the Astrid from this creature.
Good.
With at advantage because it is grappling. Like, good, because one of them was a botch. That is going to be a hit. 9, 4, 24 damage on the first strike. And the second attack. There's the nat 20 we were looking for, gang.
There we go.
It's gonna
We knew
be
it was coming.
6d10 damage.
Were we looking for it? Ever?
I mean, we knew it was
8.
coming. He's rolling so many dice tonight that, like...
No, 15,
I'm too young.
23,
You kissed it.
27, 31, 41 damage on that strike.
Yikes.
314 health for the Astrid. All right, next up, the Poor Fortune will take 3 attacks at advantage. Big hit. Big hit. Big hit. All right, it's going to be
Yay.
9d10, 10,
Going so
18.
well.
18, 26.
Can we get some honks in the chat?
34,
Can we get some better rolls in the
We
chat?
need some morale honks.
50,
Honks for
60.
morale.
I think the Astrid's
70.
turn might be the worst turn I've ever seen in D&D.
We did it.
It passed the save twice. 2 people went down.
Yeah,
The fortune takes 81 damage, bringing it down to 155 points of structural
Oh
integrity.
my god.
If we just get our friends on our boat.
It
and
will
then
attempt to respond 2 guns deep.
Guys, remember how important that meteor seemed?
Both miss,
No.
Not really.
Nope. Just a bunch of rocks super far
and it
away.
is still restrained. That
I
is
give a
that.
shit.
The fortune's turn is over. And this creature coming up from behind.
Yep.
Honestly,
make
the ship is
3
fine.
attacks at advantage.
The Astrid ship has a ton of HP.
Yeah, but we got 2 real aggressive
1 hit,
attackers coming at us.
2 hits.
I get it.
3 hits. 9d10. 12. 22.
Kind of feels more.
33. 43. 53. Holy shit.
Like you don't love it. George.
54. 84. 84
Just
damage
got
to
this
the
really
Astrid.
dope ship.
Bringing the Astrid down to 230. It is looking bad in here for the Astrid. The old wood of the ship is starting to creak and splinter at the sides as it's literally being constricted like a tube of toothpaste grabbed from the middle.
Yay.
Next up, the colony.
Okay. The colony is gonna swing back around and actually fix this shit. Okay, we're gonna swing back around and
Thanks,
move
Dylan.
in.
We love you.
We're gonna move in.
It's Dylan time, y'all.
We
I'm
love
gonna
it.
make Tig have 2 shots. We're gonna kind of swing in closer. We're gonna like swing in like around, so we can get like still get close, like to here. Just move in closer,
Hold on, turn you.
so that we can still fire.
Yes.
Okay. So 2 shots from. I'm asking for 2 shots from the crew. I'm gonna, bonus action move my hunter's mark over to the one over here. I'm gonna fire twice. Here we go.
Time for Nesbitt to be a cannon.
Okay, that is dirty 20 and 27 to hit.
Both hits.
Okay.
What is this? Is this a crossbow?
Yeah, it's my crossbow.
Great.
That is gathered swarm. Sorry.
Plus a little gathered swarm, I hear.
Yeah, gathered swarm. So that's gonna be nice.
Is that a bug chance that I just saw?
That's 23 points of damage.
Nice.
And then I'm swinging it over to Cano to do what you gotta do, Cano. Spell or give
Cano's
advantage.
Right. Frank Henderson the fourth. You aim for the one at the fortune. And you, Tully. You aim for the one that's over there at the Astrid.
All right, 2 advantage shots. First one on the fortune. 25 is indeed a hit. It's gonna be 4d10 damage on this
You
guy
did
down
it,
over here.
Craig.
It's 11, 16, 23 damage down here. And this one, attack at advantage, is another hit. That's gonna be, that's a plus 6. Yep, dirty 20 is a hit. 4d10, 12, 14, another 23 damage over here.
Smite through the things.
And this
Melee
creature
attacks.
becomes
No.
bloodied.
Smites are just melee attacks, Ann.
It just became bloodied?
Yeah.
Way to go, Tally.
It took like 83 damage already.
Yeah.
It took a lot more than 83 damage already.
83 was just one of Sven's things.
Yeah.
Oh my god, okay.
All right. That is the
It ain't
colony's
great.
turn. Back to the Astrid, up the top of the order at the end of the captain's turn. So Natasha, your turn is over, and now I need you to make an intelligence save.
You're muted,
You are
Natasha.
muted.
I was just saying how much I love D&D. I got
What'd you get?
18.
18.
18 is a success. Zaza just barely starts to stir and wakes up to absolute chaos around her. Think the Pirates of the Caribbean scene where the guy is just walking down the stairs as the ship disintegrates. Zaza sits up like Neville Longbottom at Hogwarts' last battle.
And then just
Oh my
screams,
god.
screams, "Don't eat the plankton!" That's all I can do.
Zygo,
Oh,
it is
man.
all you can do, Natasha, unfortunately.
Jesus. Is it possible? This is just how do cones work? Is it possible to catch both of these things in a cone of cold from where I am?
It is not.
Okay. Then that doesn't help me, George. All right. Well, fuck it. There's one that is targeting, Joey. So, Zygo will, while maintaining his fucking concentration on this wall for when its turn starts, on its the wind, Zygo will whip out from his new wand a cone of cold, specifically keeping Joey out of that cone, but targeting the guy right in front of us who is restraining us currently.
Great, what's the save?
I'm sure he won't be good at this, a con save.
It's gonna be a 29.
Yeah, he completely saves, but at least I'll do some damage because it does half. Let's see. That's going to be 20 cold damage to that guy.
Okay, 20 cold
Oh, that's
damage,
really
absolutely.
good.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's a 5th level spell. I mean, like, it's all I got for it.
Are there any charisma save spells?
There's a couple, but none that I fucking have prepared right now.
So loud.
Jesus
so
Christ.
sorry, gang. Sorry.
Oh
gang.
my
sorry,
God.
Sorry, everybody.
was
So
You're already
sorry.
hurting us
I'm
enough.
So
You're
fucking
good, you're
sorry.
good, you're good, you're good. So that's Zygo's action is to throw at that fucking cone.
Yeesh. It's loud as hell.
I don't know. So he feels like he's doing something. He'll fucking touch the stones in his pocket and catch magic stone as a bonus action. Now I got these
Magic
stones
Yeah.
to
As a bonus action. Gotcha. Okay. Next up is Joey. The broadside is still occupied, getting reset, but you are not in the gunner position, so it's not as if that matters, though everybody is quickly recalibrating. Sven is not calling out to you, but frantically searching below for you.
And I'm kind of grappled in this thing, right?
Yes, you
You're
are.
restrained.
I'm
You're
restrained.
You are restrained.
Okay, and I'm also
And you are
blind.
stunned until the end of your next turn. So the end of
I'm
your next
still
turn, you are
stunned?
no longer stunned.
End
Yeah,
of this turn, right?
end of this turn, right.
Shit, I didn't realize I was still stunned.
Yeah,
Does that
the
mean I
full turn.
can't do anything?
No.
You can take a bonus action if you have one.
I don't know.
Are you sure? Wait, that would be a big deal.
Isn't it? You can't take actions, right?
I thought stunned was like you're incapacitated.
Let me see.
Can I take
Which
a bonus
might just be
action?
you
Oh,
can't
yep,
take
you're
actions.
incapacitated. You can't move. Yep.
Are you serious? Bonus action would have helped me so much. I forgot I had Shield of Faith.
Yeah, you cannot.
That's
take
what
a
you would've-
bonus action.
What?
We'll give it a little extra AC to make sure she doesn't die.
This thing is gonna hit you.
All right. Sven will call the lightning once more.
Come on, Sven.
Make the dex save for this thing above you. It is a big save. That is going to save. Half damage, yes. That's going to be, what's half of 3d10? That's weird. I guess we just roll it
You can
all
just roll
and have
3D
it.
because it'll double anyways. So.
Yep. Oh, you're right. I'll just roll 3d10 straight. 14, 21 lightning damage.
Sven is holding this ship together. Could
This
we
thing
have,
is looking pretty bad now.
could we have communicated to one of the first mate to take a like topside cannon shot at this thing?
Absolutely, yeah. There's gonna be let's have a little cannon fire.
Thanks, Dido.
You guys are not gonna be happy. 2 big misses.
Cool.
Absolutely no impact with those cannons.
Cool.
All right.
Was it like a crazy low roll, or was it close to its AC?
Not even close.
Okay.
Next,
Yay. Glad I'm still stunned.
Joey, you are going to take a.
Can
lot
it
of
make a
damage.
strength save at the top of its turn?
It is going to make a strength save.
I also want to do
It's
spirit
a
shield.
nat 20,
Come on.
so it's very, very high. It's like more than 37.
Oh,
I also have
Jesus.
spirit shield, Joey.
Thanks. I need it.
Does it have to be somebody you can see, Natasha?
Oh.
I think so.
She has total cover, so she has no line of sight on her right now. Nobody
is
can affect her
so
with any kind of spells
bad.
right now.
This is so bad.
Joey, you are going to take
Mm-hmm.
a lot of damage now. All right. 1, 2,
Y'all, I might be going under.
Yeah, you're probably going under.
Just saying.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I had such a good move if I could just make a move.
16, 23, 29, 32, 34, 37. Joey, you take 37 acid damage.
Acid is not poison, right?
It is not poison.
Okay.
Can she
37
uncanny
acid
dodge
damage.
this?
Can I?
Yes.
No, she's stunned.
But not
But
anymore.
she was stunned until the end of her
Oh, end of her turn. Yes,
turn.
you can.
God. Okay, I uncanny dodge it.
Great. You can kind of like move around as this stinging, gross mucus just begins to corrode everything on you. You will instead take 18 damage. 18 acid damage to Joey.
Thank God.
And 2 more attacks on the Astrid.
Oh, I thought on me.
Both at advantage. One is a hit.
Wait,
the
so
other
then I
is
can
a
spirit
nat
shield
20.
the Astrid.
Mm-hmm.
You can spirit shield the Astrid. This is going to be
Bad.
90-10. Plus another big number. 6, 10, 17, 26,
I rolled
27,
7.
Every little bit helps.
35, 40.
It's like, here, a penny.
What did you roll?
7.
7. So -7 to
So-
that, George.
After the -7, the Astrid takes 63 damage.
Fuck me.
The Astrid is now at 167 points.
Terrible.
And there's
And
still
now
another
we
one to
swivel
attack it.
over to the Fortune, which is still locked up and is really looking bad. It's going to be 3 attacks. As my d20s go everywhere. All right, 3 attacks.
Are we in double
Hits.
digits now for Astrid
Hits.
health?
I'm basically just rolling for if they naturally
No, we're at
no.
low 100.
13, 23, 30, 38, 41, 49, 53, 58, 68, 78, 88 damage to the Fortune,
Oh, Lord.
bringing it down to 67 points.
Sorry, Pendletons.
This is going
Here's the
to
thing.
guys
I don't
see
actually care about the
Rory
fortune, so
Pendleton?
like whatever.
You guys see
I don't
Rory
care.
Pendleton screaming on the crow's nest. It would seem he has crawled all the way up. You see that the sides of the Fortune are basically level with the ocean surf as water is sloshing over the deck, and you see tons of crew absolutely losing their minds, throwing ropes, some of them diving off into the water and abandoning ship. It is a shit show over there. Next up is this creature behind the Astrid, which is going to take 3 more attacks at advantage. Nat
Jesus.
20,
Are you kidding me?
big hit, hit. So that's going to be 12d10. 5, 24, 34, 43, 45, 46, 76 points of damage to the Astrid,
Jesus.
Right.
bringing
okay.
it down to 91 points.
Now we're below 100. Hannah.
The Astrid begins to crack and shake and shiver, and the crew similarly begins to panic atop your vessel. Okay. Next up, back at the top of the order, the colony.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm firing again at this guy, at the one who's right here in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Is this crossbow?
yeah, bonus action
Great.
Zephyr Strike.
Oh, okay.
So advantage. Okay, 29 to hit.
Big
I mean,
hit.
25 to hit. Second attack. 21 to hit.
Another big hit.
Okay. Second.
Gathered swarm.
Give me a second. Yeah, I'm gonna gather this one. 13
Not even bothered by the bugs that's not dead inside of Gale.
plus 9 is 22 plus, that's 26 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay, 2 shots. Two shots, and there's not much else we can do.
Cano.
So Kano, yeah.
Do the thing I asked if I should have been doing though, done at the very beginning, or keep giving advantage?
I don't know what you
'Cause-
mean. I think we can just give advantage.
Okay.
Gonna call it the distance again? 2
Yeah,
gunners for advantage?
So, yes. So Canna will say, 80 feet southwest! Tully,
Both
it's
shots?
you!
And I think we
Yes.
focus, yeah, on...
First shot's a huge miss. It's gonna be a 9. Second shot is also a big miss. It's gonna be an 8.
With advantage? Damn.
Both completely missed. Rolled nat 3, nat 4.
Yikes.
Tully, I said shoot the thing!
It's kind of
lazy
invisible. No shots.
No, it's not.
From,
Use your eyes.
no shots are accurately shot from the colony. We move over to the Astrid Zaza. You may take your turn as normal. You are back awake.
Okay, if I just go, if I steer the ship away, it's still gonna like come after us,
You can't
right?
steer
You're
it away,
still
you're
can't steer the
strapped.
ship away, we're
So
restrained.
Oh,
just
we're
shoot it.
restrained?
You can just
Okay.
shoot it, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna just shoot it. And can I also make a physical attack on it too?
You can't do both. You gotta pick one.
Okay, then I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay, which one are you gonna shoot? The one in the back or the one on the right?
Are they both
Back or
restrained?
the one on the right?
Are they
Hmm?
both restraining us?
No,
No, just the one on the right.
Oh, then the one on the right.
I'm fixing it. Go ahead and roll. Just that dexterity roll.
That dexterity. Oh, sorry. Let me get back to it.
You are no longer raging, by the way, because you were knocked unconscious.
So it's a dexterity roll. I'm sorry. Is it a dexterity save or it's a dexterity roll?
Dexterity roll.
Roll. Okay. Wait. Why am I so confused? Okay, I got it.
You just stay plankton. There's a lot going on for you.
I botched again.
you
Use
have a
that
luck point.
My last
Last luck point?
Yeah.
I would use it.
That's freaking stupid. 12.
12 is also going to be a
I'm
miss.
going to wait. I'm going to wheel, as my reaction. Give her an extra. I don't know if it'll help, but what the fuck do we have to lose? Give her an extra D6 to the roll.
Roll a d6.
Me or
You.
Gabe?
You. Yes,
Mhm.
you.
Okay. 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 3.
So 15.
So 15 is still a miss, unfortunately. Yeah, that is a no-go. Okay, Zaza, unable to fire on this thing. That is
Can
your
I
first
do
attack.
Can I do that that insulting thing that I have? Remember?
Inspiration from earlier?
No, she's talking
No.
about hideous laughter.
Something like that.
Or
Tasha, it's cutting words,
cutting
right?
word. No, it's
Looking
her racial trait that you gave her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Vicious
think
mo-
it's
Vicious mockery. Vicious
Vicious
mockery.
mockery.
Vicious mockery.
Don't you also have the D4 that you could add?
No, she used that
I used that.
Did you use it?
I don't remember.
on a perception check earlier.
You did.
Oh, you did.
Yep.
Okay, can I do vicious mockery?
I'm going to check that for you right now.
Pretty
No,
sure
it
that's
is an
that's a
action.
that's a yeah. It's an
It
action.
is a full action. You can take one more shot with the cannon because you have extra attack. You can attack twice as a barbarian, right?
Yeah,
But I
that's right.
can't physically attack as a barbarian?
You can either choose
You can
to
if you were to jump on it, but you're not adjacent to it right now.
Okay. Okay, so then I'll shoot it again.
Okay. Roll another dexterity check.
Oh my god.
Did you botch again?
That's a bot.
This is
isn't
crazy.
fair.
No, this is
This is-
This is
insane.
nuts.
That is
I
insane.
feel like the system is spazzing.
That is
It's a
deeply insane.
43%. The gun backfires.
But
Oh,
that's
you're only gonna take. You're gonna take 3 damage, 3 fire damage, as there's a burst of steam right in your face, Zaza.
You gotta get dice, girl.
So that is, yeah, you gotta get physical dice. I'll hook Natasha up for some physical dice.
I feel so vulnerable in my captain's hat right now. And like, watching
You should
Watching the ship
automatically
go
get
down?
advantage with the hat.
what the hell? What the
Zygo,
hell?
do you want to go?
Do I want to go? Sure.
It's up to Zaza who goes.
Oh,
Have Joey go first.
Oh, well,
Okay.
Joey's actually gonna go on her own. So actually, yeah, Joey's part of the crew. You can instruct Joey to take her initiative order first.
Yeah, I
It's
just want
not
to see if there's
complicated.
anything that'll change before I do whatever I'm gonna do.
All right, Joey, go ahead.
Okay, my first question is important. Do we have an ally within 5 feet? Because the ship is within 5 feet, and all the people are on it.
Yes. Yes.
Good. We love to see it. Okay, so first, Joey still blinded, I'm assuming. Is that
Yes.
true?
You can't
Is-
get sneak attack if you have disadvantage on the attack, which you will have because you're blind.
Yep.
That sucks.
That's true.
And changes everything. Does
If
somebody
you
else
would
want
like
to go?
to try to escape, you can try to get out of this thing's grip, but it is going to be extremely difficult.
Yeah. Okay, what I'm gonna do is Joey's gonna blindly reach down and put her hands on it, just because I can feel it, right? So does that not have disadvantage? And Joey's gonna do shocking grasp, seeing the
Shocking grasp.
what the lightning had done to it.
Nice.
Okay, what's shocking
And
grasp?
that's a
an attack?
21 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh, thank the Lord. Okay, that's gonna be good. 24 points of lightning damage. I doubled
Doubled?
that. That
Oh,
was
you already
doubled.
doubled it.
Yeah, it was 12.
24 points of lightning damage. This thing shrieks a little bit.
And then, with my bonus action, I'm going to activate my War Priest, and I'm gonna pull out my rapier and make a full-on weapons attack against it.
Okay, that's a War Priest feat. Go ahead and roll an
Yeah.
attack at disadvantage.
That
I
sounds really
don't. Is it only disadvantage because of my eyes?
Yes.
Because
You're
you're
restrained
blinded
and
and
blinded,
restrained.
yeah.
Well, then
It's
maybe
for
I
2 reasons.
don't want to do that. Is there anything else I could do as a? Okay, fine.
You have all your rogue bonus actions.
Disengage?
Yeah, it can't
don't
be
think you can disengage from a restraint.
I don't think it
disengage,
works. Okay. Well, then we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna make an attack with the rapier.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
It's not gonna hit. I rolled terribly.
Okay.
So
All right.
with disadvantage, never mind.
Last
I
up
wasted
on
that.
the Astrid is Sven.
Wait.
No, I
No,
saw him
it
done
is
it.
full
Oh,
Zygo.
Zygo. I'm sorry. Yes,
Um,
because I'm sorry. You instructed. Right. Sorry about that.
all good.
Yeah. Never mind.
Zygo's gonna. I can't see Joey, right? I don't have line of sight on her.
You do not have line of
None of
sight
us
on
do.
Joey.
guiding bolt against the guy that's holding her.
Okay, roll an attack.
Wow, that is so low. It is a 13 because my turn is reset. I'm going to use the wheel to try to bump up my attack. Add a d6 to it. 15. Motherfucker.
That is a miss. The bolt sails.
I know it's a
past
miss,
it.
George.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Did you wheel yourself?
I did. That was what got it to a 15.
Oh, no.
Okay. That was my action. I hate that I can't see Joey. That makes my life so much harder. That's all I can do.
Is the first
Sven
mate taking
whistles.
shots?
Yeah, first minute.
Sven will whistle and fires the broadside,
Oh, please hit.
taking over the gunner position for Joey. I'm
Can
going to
someone
roll
who does
for Sven.
less damage take over the broadside for Joey? So that Sven can hold down his fucking lightning?
Yeah. Yes.
That'd be great.
He can do that.
Thank you.
Sven will again focus his fire towards the back this time after he whistles at the gunner to hop in the seat and fire the broadside off. The call lightning will... that's an absolute hit. Fails the save in the back. That's going to be 12, 15, 30 damage to the one in the back. It's looking terrible. And then the broadside fires. Here we go, gang. Let's see how this broadside works. It's a low bonus. No advantage. Dirty 20 hits
Let's go.
and will do...
Oh my
And
god.
it's like a proportionate amount of damage for how good it hits. So I'm gonna look up how much damage that attack hits. However above this creature's AC it is.
Nice.
Oh man, this is fucking crazy.
Sven, coming in
Oh my
clutch.
god. Here comes the
Well, that wasn't
broadside from
Sven.
the crew of the Astrid. Oh. So it's actually not going to be a dirty 20. It's an 18,
No.
which
Which-
meets,
Oh.
which is not going to do a shocking amount of damage, but will do a full 60-10.
Cool.
I'm rolling hot on damage. 17, 23, and 24. Oh, I lost one. 27. 30 damage. And it's not dead yet.
Oh my god.
Of course it's not.
The broadside rings out. This thing shrivels as it is absolutely torn apart by a massive broadside. You can see some of the wood crack as this thing shakes with the impact, but still maintains its grip. And
George.
we, gang, yes.
Oh god, is this the pause? I was just
Don't-
wondering.
He's gonna do
What
it.
you wondering? Go ahead.
Dylan's gonna die. I don't know if I should.
I don't
say
have a
it.
heart out.
What
no,
are you
I
wondering?
was just wondering.
Same, man.
Do I still hear any remnants of the buzzing of the mayfly in my head?
No,
It's gone.
totally gone.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
you've been
for the best.
completely unbothered by that. Okay, we are going to end there tonight, gang.
You son of a bitch.
Oh!
You absolute son of a bitch.
At the top of the order, we are going to come back on the Man of War's turn. Yikes to the max.
Oh, this is.
Remember when I rolled all those nat 20
Enjoy
medicine checks?
suspension in this deep, uncomfortable stress for 7 full days. I'm very sorry to
Jesus
have done it to you,
Christ.
but we are
you're
10 minutes
not.
over and we do have to wrap up.
You're a pure
Everybody,
monster.
I'm sorry.
You're the man of war, George.
I
It's you.
am the Man of War. Gang, try to come back and greet us, cheer us on,
With
moral
love.
support next Tuesday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. PST.
Woof.
Joey is not going to be with us next week.
Shut up.
Jackie
know.
is not there, so I will be rolling for
Oh
Joey's
my
general
God.
survival next week, but for all intents and purposes, I will roll general rolls for Joey to
I have
do
a
whatever she can
very
do to
good
the most.
excuse.
Yes, don't worry
That's
about it.
fine.
That's
so
fine.
I will
That's not fine.
play Joey her actions throughout the next couple of turns. God willing, everything doesn't go horribly. I
Jesus,
hope I don't
George,
have to
if you
tell Jackie
kill me-
that Joey is dead. while
If
she's
you
not here.
kill me, I'm gonna be so angry.
I'm
gonna be so
what a
mad,
nightmare.
And I will
understand.
take it personally.
Oh.
Do we just yeet Charlie into the ocean to stink these?
Oh my god.
Honestly, we should.
We should. We fucking should.
Charlie should
okay.
jump out after
That's
Joey.
it for tonight. Everybody, if you're bored and you want to listen to some more Hero Club content, we released an episode of Members Only with Nick and I asking each other fun question and goofing around. If that occupies your commute tomorrow or this week. And then next week, we have an amazing, amazing episode of City of Mirrors. Look how sad all of you are. I'm really sorry. We have an amazing episode of City of Mirrors that is coming out. It is action-packed as hell and features our good friend Clay Westman. It's going to be really, really great. The story's been amazing thus far, and we have only better, funnier, crazier places to go. So make sure you check into that. All right, that's it for me. Anybody else got anything fun to plug coming up?
No, I just
Go
don't
fuck
want to
yourself.
die.
All right, everybody have a great night. Yeah, Natasha.
I'm gonna be on Adult Swim Friday at 11:59 p.m.
That's
Hey,
Yo, the midnight slot. That's prime
yes.
time for Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
so-
Very cool.
Ooh, I
Friday
love it.
at midnight, go check out Adult Swim to see Natasha. That's dope. All right. Everybody have a great night. I'm sorry to have contributed to your nightmares, and we'll see you next week.
Why?
Maybe.
Bye.